Welcome back to Casuregni, everyone! It is the 5th of Funzen, and the Red Wardens are exploring the secure archive at the Library of Kao. They have met with a deity in the flesh, and he has sent them on a mission to find something that Hina has been looking for, along with any other information they can glean along the way. Beck almost lost a foot in lava. A couple others almost fell in a pit of acid. Hina did fall on some spikes, as did Zelia. And Nira almost fell to her death at one point. But now they have found... Yeah, you didn't actually fall in. You managed to avoid it, but there was one.
You're right. That is true. I do remember this now.
I went back and checked the recording. So, they have found this demiplane of sorts, where they are in another room of this archive with a chasm of books, and have seemingly, I can talk, I know my English, I promise, seemingly found a book written by the Sky Queen herself. And it seems to detail things about this enemy that they have been hearing whispers of. And that is where we pick up tonight's session.
Are we picking up at the exact moment we left off? Pretty much.
Pretty much.
No, we're starting 2 minutes before we last left off.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, okay.
We would need a script for that one.
Y'all can do that, but the DM
I
isn't.
was to say, good luck reciting exactly what you did last time,
it's
2
easy,
weeks ago.
Granny.
Have fun. I hate you. Shut up.
Good luck
We
for
don't-
the rest of you
Chug is
guys.
Silent type.
Well,
but,
good luck for the rest of you.
us. I'm trying to remember. Was it Nira or Zelia
Which
who had
book?
that book? The one with all the details. I think it was. Wasn't that yours that had all the that had
I
details?
thought
or-
Celebrin was honestly reading it because
Celebrin, yeah, Celebrin
Oh, that's
has...
you.
That's true.
Celebrin has one of them. Hina has a different one.
I didn't think it was he. Off on the other part of the room.
I'm
I
gonna have
was
to,
just trying to remember who initially picked it up. Anyways, that's random.
I'm gonna have to turn off my
um,
camera because it's freaking out.
I mean, I
At least I'm assuming this is on my end because both April and Stephanie keep freezing.
to say it's been choppy for us.
yeah. So it's probably you.
Just I was
I've been watching
assuming
my
it.
signal.
I'm moving.
Wait,
He's
Celebrin,
reading one book. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So I'm trying to think of how to go.
You're
This
good.
is a great part. Celebrin, you said it talks about how it can find her, or that's how they did it.
Talks about how they did it.
Mm.
Talks about how they did it, like we need to do it the same way, kind of thing.
I don't. Looking at
Maybe
this,
we
I don't
should
think
make
we
notes
could
about it.
do it the same way, but I mean the process is simple enough. We don't have the power to do it. Nor do we have nearly enough materials.
Mud- materials, do you think? I mean, I don't know exactly what all is in there, but
The amount of looking at the basics of these runes, it's well, it takes a lot.
I think you're cutting out for us.
yeah, you're cutting out.
I don't know what's
Basics of
going
this
on.
rune.
Everything else is working, but evidently my internet isn't.
And then, well,
Maybe
we
try
can read through.
rejoining the Discord itself.
Well, this is unfortunate. Give me a second, please. Let's try this again.
Fair enough.
There we go.
Now we can hear you.
Okay.
Let's hope it stays that way.
I'm just gonna leave my camera off just to be safe. Okay.
Maybe.
So what Celebrant had tried to say was that the materials and things that are in there, you guys don't have any of, well, very little of it, and that you need a lot of it to make it work. You don't have near enough power.
Got it.
I mean, it's not like we know any other way to. We might need to try to get those materials. I mean, even if we don't have the power, we might be able to find somebody who does.
There is also Lord I Know Everything.
That's true. But who knows if he'll actually tell us anything else. We could maybe see about inquiring more about the ritual. I mean, maybe we can find something else here.
Rather than the story of how they did it last time, maybe look for how to do this book.
Celia's going to like move over to the edge and be like, try to think of how to word it. Book.
How to seal a deity for dummies.
Basically, I was gonna say, how to seal a deity if you're not a god.
Nothing comes.
Well, we're fucked.
How to stop the conqueror.
Nothing.
Figured as much. Okay, what are some of the materials that are on the list? Maybe we can see if there's any books about where we can find them.
Well, if we're correct that Ustium is an arcane enhancer, I would guess we're going to need a lot of that.
Well, I
I
know where to
don't suppose
find
any.
that.
Oh,
In
you
my
do?
bag from a mining camp in O'Bry. We're actually in the right country for it.
That's impressive.
They barely guard it.
And then there's
I walked
How
right
many-
into the tent it was in and took it right out.
you did.
Yeah, it was easy.
Beck,
How
were
much
you there for
steam
that?
do we need? Do we know?
Sounds familiar. I also think we still have some in the cart, mixed in
No,
with all
we
the
have-
other.
We have my 3 oars that I. Also, you weren't with me in the camp. I was alone at the time.
Well, I was around. I was in the group.
Yeah,
I
that's
could have
true.
sworn I saw some in our storage of stuff.
I don't think so. The only ones I know of is what I grabbed myself. Actually, wait, there is
There's-
some in here.
There is an Ustium.
We must have found it in one of the underground caches then.
There's like what? Two? Yeah, so we have 2 Ustiums there plus your 3. How many do we need?
I don't have any idea. Ustium isn't actually a
What?
part of this.
That again.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I don't know what is happening with my internet tonight, but I'm ready to scream. He said that he didn't know how much
Fair.
you would need because Ustium is not actually written into the components of the spell.
It's just a thing that we would need to enhance.
Because
the
he knows
magical.
that it's an arcane enhancement, so therefore it's logical to say that you're going to need that to reach the power levels required for this ritual. This also says we're going to need the eye of a dragon.
Beck takes 2 steps back.
The blood of a behemoth.
Eye of a dragon. I am making notes.
I'm proud of you as a DM.
I've actually blood of behemoth. But...
A Tarask.
Very insightful,
Okay.
Drago.
And something known as a...
I was asking in character.
Oh. Wait, I think I missed something. What?
Beck is asking what
He
constitutes a
doesn't know what it
behemoth,
is.
and I think John answered out of character
Ah.
to be funny.
Celebrant would answer you back, and it doesn't say what constitutes as a behemoth. It just says blood of a behemoth.
It's cutting out again.
Yeah.
It doesn't say what constitutes as a behemoth, just blood of a behemoth.
Well, we'll figure it out eventually, I guess.
Looks at the books. Books on behemoths?
Oh yeah, if we're gonna figure out anything, I guess he. I guess there's none.
A book
a minute.
on animals comes to the surface.
Uh-oh.
It's cutting
Book
out a lot.
on, and then it cut out again.
Animals. Animals?
Didn't fully catch that, but
Did it
I
come?
will take the point.
Animals.
The
Animals?
book on animals. Animals.
Yes.
Why are you still yelling animals?
I don't know.
In
Pretty deep.
what's it called? Ah, no. I can picture the place. I can't think of it. Mukatara, that's the
Yeah.
one. We took pieces of the dragon we killed,
Didn't
but
get
not
an
the
eye.
eyes.
I wonder if how fresh the eyes need to be.
Does it say?
And if it's still
It
there.
just says an eye of a dragon.
We could always go back there, possibly, if we can't think of any other solutions, being I'm sure Galhun is not going to let us take an eye. Or we could see if there's any weird mages that have them. But that's other concerns.
So wait, so far you said the eye of a dragon, the blood of a behemoth. Is there anything else?
Something called a ceiling pillar?
Ceiling pillar?
pillar?
I'm going to
I
assume.
think that's supposed to be
Seal,
called support beams.
Seal as in SEAL.
Okay, I figured
what I
that's what you meant, not ceiling. Like, you know, what's above my head, your head, whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
Anything else?
there's a few other things here, but the writing is a bit smudged and I can't read it.
Do you think? Crap, I just forgot his name.
Brick? Or
Yeah, Or
Volta.
Falta, that's the one I was trying to say because I was
Okay.
mixing up the champion name and his name. Do you think Volta might be able to tell us the rest?
Able
Why would
to,
he?
most likely. Would he? I don't know.
I mean, I could see the benefits of him wanting to see all the chaos happen, but at the same time, all the knowledge that would go away. But we could also try to maybe like play into his whole, oh, he's the god of chaos, and what if we make chaos along the way? I don't know. Make a deal with him of some fashion.
Or Felogren could just ask, because, you know, he likes him so much.
Bribe him.
I don't think you need to bribe him.
Nira? Oh, frick me. This is really ticking me off.
Broken.
Hey, Nira?
Hmm?
Don't you still have one use of ask a god anything and he'll answer question?
What?
When he offered everybody some knowledge, you didn't ask.
Oh! I didn't ask anything. Are you saying that's my question?
Oh, I'm saying it could be since you didn't ask a question. I also didn't
You
ask
didn't
a question.
ask a question?
So we have two.
Hmm.
Hina's been over there alone for a while. We should probably rope her into this conversation.
That'd probably be a good idea. Maybe she might have insight to.
Maybe she knows what a behemoth is.
That would be useful.
Speaking of that, check your text.
I just got it, actually.
Oh, well, I sent it like, let's see, 5 minutes ago.
It just came through.
Oh, well, that's the wrong light.
Did one of you guys want to check on her? Not if you guys wanted to. She's gonna like look between obviously like Back Drago, Nero, them. I know out of character that Nira probably wouldn't,
but that wouldn't be a
because he-
conversation I say.
Yeah, it was just more so the thing of like my character is actively looking at everybody.
Well, I was gonna step away from you so you wouldn't touch my dragon anyway. So sure, I'll go check Connor. Hina,
Hang on.
you okay?
Sorry, I just asked her to roll something.
16.
Okay. You walk over to Hina, and he is silently crying.
Do you,
She also didn't hear you.
Hina? Do you need a hug?
No, I'm fine. Also, I was using the wrong voice. Sorry. It's been a while. No, I'm fine.
Well, I noticed the tears, so just wanted to make sure.
There's not much you can do about it.
Fair enough, I guess. We were reading the other book. We wanted to clue you in on the conversation. I also wanted to make sure you were okay.
I'll be fine. Was there a question you had about the other book?
Not really. I thought we were just gonna clue you in, keep you in the loop. Do you know what a behemoth is? That is a question, actually.
Yes, I do. Is everyone needing to know that here? Let me
Pretty
explain
much,
it
yeah.
once. You guys were wondering what a behemoth was?
It's from the book. We need the blood of one.
We found a book of Sealed the Conqueror. How they did it. We were trying to figure out the components needed, and that's one of them.
Well, a behemoth is a specific creature. It's a large beast. Very territorial. I don't know if there's still. I haven't seen any.
Well, at least we know what we're looking for roughly. Region it you originally came from?
Damn, do I?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what the
What,
question
like,
was.
Does she?
Where, like,
Does
what
she know what
region does
region?
come from? Or, like, where do they live?
They were, behemoths were all over the place during Hina's time. But they would
So the fact that
occupy
we haven't seen
large
any-
plots of land at a time.
Sort of everywhere, then.
I feel like out of character. I was looking at the map.
What?
If you look at the by context.
Oh, yeah, I got you. I got you.
So it's like, unless it's actually labeled on a map that we have somewhere, I don't think we would
I
have
don't
that
think we have a
hint,
map
but
of that area.
Unfortunate. At least we know out of character. That's not gonna help us much in character. Okay, so things that we need to do. Try to find an Eye of a Dragon that's not one that's going to visit our friend. Do we all consider it our friend? I really don't know.
Gelheda is a friend, yes. And so is.
I wasn't questioning you.
Right?
I didn't know how
Dragons
your
are
dragon
friends.
felt about everybody.
Gelheda loves you guys.
Okay, I just wasn't assuming. still have
Like,
not.
does it have to
if you
be an ancient dragon? Could it be a young dragon? Does it say?
It does not.
Let's hope it's not ancient.
It doesn't say.
Well, we know we can find dragons supposedly if they're still there. Mukatara might be able to find some other places, possibly. I mean, there's always the region where, I mean, I'm not saying let's go get dragonborns. I'm just saying their parents are probably not far from there.
But Gulzarath is said to live in the Low Tyrol area, which is on the opposite side of the map.
Well, I think the easiest thing to do would be while we're trying to look for figuring out information for the other ingredients. I mean, you said that you know where we can find Samustium, and
Yeah.
it's nearby, somewhat. That's probably the easiest thing to get on the list, right?
Well, yeah. The success smuggling it out would be another thing. But O'Brien's just on the other side of Eoson. A couple days out.
Hey guys,
Hmm.
this book makes reference to other books. Maybe they'll have
Oh.
more details on some of these ingredients.
Other books
Go.
by name that you could just say out loud.
I already tried, it's not working.
Do you think this is all the books he has? Do you think there could be other areas? He never did indicate that there was only one spot, right?
That's true.
The only reason why I'm thinking, I mean, look at how many traps he had everywhere, but also think of the fact of, like, it's his own place. If he has his own place trapped, even though it's has a really well guarded door in the first place, I mean, he's the god of chaos. So why would he put everything in one section? That would make things too easy. I mean, I don't know if he would. This could be everything. I mean, look at how many
Nira,
books
where are
there
you going?
There's some stairs over here.
I did not see which direction you went. That was
Oh
still
yeah,
not-
that's right. I have the furthest dark vision. None of you can see me.
Did you
Yeah.
go- It's on like the other side. Oh, I see it now. I'm gonna follow because I'm curious.
Y'all can start following, but Nira starts going down the stairs.
Guess we should also follow.
And Hina's holding onto that book.
Does Hina try to leave the room with the book?
Yeah. It does.
As
She
you
attempts it
go
anyway.
to walk down the stairs, this suit of armor does move. And you hear the others all activate.
Her book or the other books too.
Any books that you took out of the hole and are trying to take with you, they approach the group and hold out a hand. And an almost automated voice asks you to return what you are taking, as all knowledge must remain in the archive.
Are we allowed to write down notes?
No response.
Does anyone have paper?
I have paper.
Are you
We
kidding me? I
all
write
should.
constantly.
I guess maybe we should make some quick notes and everything from the books. Because I know out of character I was making notes, but probably in character should.
So do you guys return the books?
After attempting to make some notes, I think.
Okay. You give the books back. You watch as the guard heads off to the side. And sorry, I'm just making sure everything is ready on the next map too. Is drops them back down the hole. All right. So
How long
one
was the book Hina had?
it was about 60 pages.
Did I finish it?
I'll say, hang on, let me. You finished about 70% of it.
Hmm. Okay.
After the books have been returned, you are then free to go down the stairs. Do you all go down the stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
You find yourself in a new room.
Well, I guess that answers the question about if there's more.
This room is
That's why I
long.
started looking.
This room is longer than it is wide. There are bookshelves lining the sides. And in the center of the room, though not many of you can see that at this point, I don't think, is a large. Well, Nira can see this. Is a large skeletal dragon.
Huh.
Too bad it doesn't have preserved eyes, probably.
Probably not.
It is just a skeleton.
I wonder which dragon this is. I'm gonna look to see if there's maybe a plaque or something.
There does not seem to be a plaque.
People aren't supposed to be in here. It wouldn't make sense for there to be a plaque.
See, the horns are confusing because the top horns indicate a red dragon, but the bottom horns indicate a black dragon.
It's a hybrid.
Can I make a roll to determine what kind of dragon it was?
Sure. Roll
What would I roll?
either nature or history.
Do I get advantage for my subclass or anything, or nah?
No, this is not a living dragon.
No worries. All right. 11.
You cannot tell what kind of dragon this was.
Damn.
Nira, Hina, Celebrin.
I'll bite.
Okay, go ahead and roll, and then I'll describe what they're approaching.
Mira, Hina, myself.
Sure.
Damn it.
Yeah,
I
Drago,
have
you're
just as much attack.
just as confused. All right, so those of you in the back room, you are approaching what seems to be a shallow pool. It's about 10 inches deep. And on the surface of this liquid is almost seems to be a hologram for our modern understanding. But it's a map of sorts. hovering on the edge of this liquid.
So is this a map of today? I ask with the long lights.
It kind of looks like it.
Do we have to roll for entering too?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
If anyone else enters the room, do we have to also roll or no? Because I already did.
Roll.
What are we rolling for?
They rolled for the dragon. I didn't roll anything.
John was rolling for the dragon.
I
not-
thought you
not
guys
them.
rolled whenever. Oh,
No,
sorry.
no,
I
no,
thought
no.
you guys were rolling for the back room.
No.
No.
I was
My
just
brain's
describing
distracted,
what
I'm
they
sorry.
what they saw.
So wait a second. If we locate a spot on the map that we recognize, then the rest of the map might start to make sense.
It kind of looks like our map today, but everything's in the wrong place.
Does it match better with the ancient map then?
No. Like continents are in the wrong place.
Yeah, it looks even less like the ancient map.
And like, what's all this over here? Points to the far side.
I don't know what any of that is. Like this portion over here looks kind of like our world, but what I know of our map, but it's too small. And everything's in the wrong like proportions.
Say this kind of looks like the Abai continent, just a little this morphed, I
yeah.
guess. And then this kind of looks like the top of Zostran has moved over.
Right.
And then this looks like the bottom of Zostran, and Nykuks looks completely gone. Unless...
Beck's gonna touch the water.
Okay. I need you to
Oh
make
god.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ready?
And then I need you to make a
Oh,
charisma
that's a
saving
bad roll.
throw.
8. Oh.
You don't.
Okay, crit success on this 8 on the con.
Okay. Cool. As you touch the water, it begins to creep up your arm, Beck. And-
No, 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 no.
Almost seems to start pulling you in to its depths.
Help!
The rest of you,
God,
what the rest of you are seeing is Beck touches the water and it begins to crawl up his arm and the flesh of his arm begins to start to melt away. You guys don't see him start to be almost pulled in. And Beck, you are going to take Oof, okay. You're going to take 20 acid damage.
All right.
And then it falls off of your arm. And you can all
And I
see
pull it
that,
out. Cool.
yes, you can pull your hand out of the water, but you see that a layer of flesh on Beck's arm has been melted away. And as he does it, I can't do it on this map because it's not actually, that's just the way it is. But you watch as the continents all rearrange themselves.
What?
Are they rearranging themselves correctly?
Almost. Not quite. Zostran is now
What's-
put back together. Ibai is still wrong. And some of these outer layers of land that didn't make any semblance of anything have begun to come together in two places at the polar north and polar south.
What?
This makes no sense.
I don't
at
know what
all.
I did. I don't recommend touching it.
But it changed.
Yes. And my arm hurts now.
Um,
Didn't change to anything related to you as far as I know. So why did it change?
I wonder if it could work with other things. Like, what does it only react to flesh? Could it react to coins or other objects?
Now, coin, I'm willing to try. I'll toss a copper in there.
Wait, I was gonna say we have more money than you, but I was gonna try to save your.
You
your
toss a
purse.
copper in?
It's just a
Is that what
copper.
I heard?
Yeah, a copper.
Okay.
Yes.
As soon as the coin hits the surface, it sizzles and bubbles up, and you watch as the continents begin to rearrange again. The Abai continent now looks closer to what you all know, and the landmass at the polar south has begun to take a shape. Not quite Nikax. And the
Zero
landmass
will-
at the polar north has also started to take shape.
Zelia will also pull out another one, another copper to toss in.
Okay. As you do, the landmasses all seem to take shape. And it glows slightly as you are now left with a complete rendition of the modern map. Plus a continent that modern maps do not have.
Wait, what was the last part?
Plus a continent that modern maps do not show.
Is it the one at the polar north?
It is at the polar north.
Nira, can you possibly sketch the map out?
Yeah, I got it.
Give me a performance check.
Okay.
See if Nira's luck
It only
with
had a
drawing
bar to
continues.
inspire you.
Oh, that looked like it was gonna be a 1. I can't get
It's-
this
it's-
quite right.
It's
What?
drawing landmasses is very different than anything else you've drawn up until this point. And you have a newfound respect for cartographers, but you do your best.
Wait, does Percy draw his own maps?
Percy does draw his own maps.
That's what I thought. Okay. God, he makes it look so easy.
Huh?
Who?
Percy.
Is that a name that Zelia would recognize?
Yes,
Syndicate one.
absolutely. Well, you wouldn't know him so casually. So maybe
Well,
Not.
that's what I meant. I just meant like name itself. I didn't mean like actually him.
oh, so no, she probably wouldn't recognize him as just Percy.
Okay.
Honestly, she would probably know him as Remington.
Fair point. I'm gonna like look at Nira and be like, "Who's Percy? Is that somebody who's traveled with you guys?"
No. You don't know Percy? You're part of the syndicate.
I don't know everybody in the syndicate.
He's
Maybe
like
you know him by
Does
another
he have
name.
another name he goes by?
um there's no way you don't know him. He's like one of the 3 major people in the syndicate. God, what does everyone else call him?
Actually, when she says that he is one of the major 3 of the syndicate, you know there's only one man in the top 3 of the syndicate, and that is Remington.
Wait, do you mean Remington?
Yeah, that's what people call him.
That's his other name?
That's his last name. I don't call him that.
I didn't know his
He's
first
Honey's
name.
boyfriend. He's lucky he gets the name Percy for me. Call him Trash Bag if I wanted to. Just kidding. She likes him.
Not
so.
expecting that.
Sorry. Mentor's boyfriend. What can I say? Basically my sister. Anyway. Anyway, he draws his own maps. He makes it look really easy. I will not tell him that I have respect for him, though.
mean,
Hina, do you know what that is? Up there? Anyone want to chime in before I start talking to myself? No? Okay.
I can't remember if my character if I was on Star, I should look the other map, but I
That's
don't know
true.
if I can't remember if anyone's ever actually showed Zelia the ancient map.
Conversation in front of the Guardian, but I don't know how much it was referenced.
That's what I was,
Directly in front of
okay.
you.
That's what I was thinking. I didn't think it was ever actually shown to her. That's why. Um.
Also, that
is-
brings an out of character question for me. How much does Hina know about Honora in the first place?
Just the bare minimum, that it was the location of the chronograph temple, and that it was Lotier's area, that he kind of ruled over. And
Okay, that's basically what everyone else knows.
yeah, that's about all she knows.
Hadn't been there myself, but that's where my grandfather's temple was. Though if it's formed on this map, that means it's still in existence.
I've never seen any maps with it on it before.
Neither have I. It's usually like a dense fog in that area if anyone tries to draw it.
Could everybody please roll me perception?
Today, I'm too distracted by
just so
my
don't-
burned off flesh.
Fair. That's probably really painful.
At least one of my characters is paying attention.
Okay. Hina, you hear it more than see it, as your back is turned, but it sounds like creaking. And as you turn around, there is something large and bony now staring at all of you that had been facing the other direction. And as it's looking at you, things begin to appear like flesh coming back over it.
Oh.
And it
no.
lets out a low growl that alerts the rest of you. And I need
Oh, sorry, I'm
everyone
hungry.
I need everyone to
I
roll
wonder if it will have
initiative.
an eye. I wonder if it will have an eye again. Maybe we can
Aw.
benefit.
Its flesh is reforming. That's brilliant.
Of
Why do I have
course.
a feeling it's because of you
Oh,
putting your
no.
arm in the water?
Okay, well,
Why do I feel like it was a sacrifice to bring it back?
it's stupid if it is.
Oh, I removed the wrong thing, did I? No, I didn't.
But hey, if,
What?
if its eyes come back, that could actually be a really good opportunity for us to try to get one, right?
Yeah, if we win. If we don't die here.
All right.
Fought a dragon before.
Hold on, I want to just change the music before we actually start. Give me a
I
second.
also have no idea what that name is supposed to entail as what kind of dragon it is.
John, if you just said something, you're muted.
That's okay. My voice horribly cracked when I asked the question.
I think it's a deep dragon. I think it's exactly what that.
Probably would have been really embarrassing to have heard it otherwise.
Come on. Load for me, music.
It's loaded for me.
It's not loaded for
I know
me.
it's.
It loaded for me, but I
As I say,
understand.
sometimes if you turn the music off and then turn it back on, it'll load.
Well, we'll try that.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
You joke about it, but that works for me.
We'll try it. If not, I'm going with a different one. Cool, we're going with a
It's
different one.
working for me.
Aw, that's sad. 'Cause that was good.
It is a good one,
Mhm.
but it's not loading.
What about this one?
That one's working.
Okay.
I'm going to turn it up a little bit. So, Nira, you're up first. Also, I think you're the
Well-
only one that has... I'm just going to move it closer for the sake of...
I was gonna say, I'm the only one who can technically see it.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Can everyone see it now?
Yes.
No.
It's just
No.
out of Hina's range. You just
Okay.
move forward. It's your turn, and you'll see it just
Yeah,
fine.
no, I still can't
Um,
see it. I'm moving it a tad.
Nira, you see what its damage resistances are by chucking a firebolt at it.
Okay.
Unless she rolls like garbage. Never mind.
I'm sorry, that does not hit. Is that it for your
Well-
turn?
Well, I'm useless. I'm gonna move over here. Just kidding, not that far. Will probably move back, though. Not that far. My thing is freaking out. Stop!
I see that. Oh my gosh.
Stop! Moving over here. I'm moving around, though.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm just struggling and having a moment. Okay. That's my turn.
All right, Drago, you're next.
Alright. Good thing they allow weapons in the archives.
Because you broke it.
Oh. Whoa.
Hey, what's his face never took our weapons. That's on him.
That's true, that's true. So I will draw my great axe.
Okay.
I will approach the creature. And then I would like to ready an action of, if it gets within melee distance of me, to hit it.
Fair enough. Is that it for your turn then?
That will be all for my turn.
All right. Zelia, it is your turn.
Far of a distance is that? That's exactly 60 feet. Okay. I can. Alright, I'm gonna move 30 feet. I can get this to indicate how far I'm moving. I don't want. Yeah, because I don't know if it has a breath attack. So I'm gonna move like here. I don't know if this will do much good, but I'm gonna pull out my hand crossbow. Trying to think, is that my only option really? I think it is. And I'm gonna try to shoot it because I don't know what else to do. 23 to hit.
23
hit.
hits.
I was gonna be really scared if it didn't. Aw, man.
Aw.
Minimum damage. So I have that, and then
Remind me again, what is your rogue subclass type?
assassin.
You would have advantage, wouldn't you? Because it hasn't gone yet.
Oh, maybe.
And you would do sneak
Also-
attack.
Sneak attack, and it's a crit, because she hit.
So should I roll a second time to see if it was a 20?
Well, it's an
Like a-
automatic crit anyways.
Oh.
Wait, why would it be an automatic crit?
Because that's how Assassinate works.
Yeah, that's how the staff
I
works.
thought that was only to surprise
No.
creatures.
Wait.
If you go first, as the Assassinate feature, you have advantage to hit, and if you hit, it is a crit, but it only applies on the first turn if you go
Mhm.
before your target.
He's right.
I have played so many Assassin rogues.
Yeah,
I
it's a
know.
creature that hasn't taken their turn in combat yet, so he is right. And then in addition, it can also work against surprise. So okay, so it's critical. Crap. How do we do criticals again?
I just doubled the damage.
Okay, so it would be 8 in total. Oh, plus sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Yes,
guess
go ahead and roll
that.
the sneak attack. And then that will
Which
double.
is-
Sorry.
4d6 at your level.
Ooh.
Dang!
Nice.
Let's
Holy
go!
moly.
Thank you so much, John, for remembering that detail, because I haven't looked as much into her details as I did Star Eye, so I'm trying to like actually refresh myself on
That's
hers.
some major damage on the first go.
Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure. Can I do anything after this? I don't think I can. Ooh. I don't know. Can I technically take the hide action because I haven't done anything with my bonus?
Yeah.
All right, so just roll stealth then.
Sure.
$28.
Okay, yeah. You are pretty effectively hidden. As much as you
Awesome,
can
that's
be.
gonna be my.
You're like in
I mean,
you're like on the shelf with the books.
Yeah, that's why I kind of like shifted over here the first place. She's just like, eh. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Oops. Did I did. I accidentally skipped Celebrin. Alright. On Nerdy Boy's turn. He's got to chuck a firebolt, and that's about it.
If he's gonna hit, because, you know.
Good
Yep,
job.
yep, that hits.
Because he's better than everybody else.
He's just really good with the firebolt. Good lord.
Well, after the fight, if he's still standing, I'm gonna kick him in the leg. A little bitter. Couldn't tell.
Alright. And Beck, it is your turn.
Start by using a bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
Okay.
This gives me 30 feet extra movement speed on my turn. I can get advantage on one weapon attack roll, and if I hit, I get a D8 of force damage.
Okay.
So I can get to here because my new spear has reach. So I have a 10-foot reach with that. So I'm going to try and hit him with my spear at this reach.
Okay.
And I'll give myself advantage because of Zephyr Strike. Oof, 18.
And 18 does hit.
All right. So
Barely.
this will add my D8 of 4. I'm going to roll normal, then roll the D8 because it's trying to list it as fire damage.
Okay.
All right, so that and then the D8. So 12 plus 2, 14
Okay, so 14 damage total.
for the first attack because
Okay.
I have extra. So I will try again, but this time it's at normal. Critical hit.
Yeah, well, that's gonna hit.
For 34 damage.
Holy crap.
Does it have its eyes?
You would have to use a bonus action to roll perception. Because
Damn,
it's
well, I already
above
used
you.
that.
at
So
the
never
moment.
mind.
Well. Wait, let me just do some quick math here, because I think I've missed something. Yeah, that's just a butt ton of damage. Holy crap. Didn't quite take away enough. There we go. That's quite a bit of damage. That's it for your turn, correct?
Yes. That's my action, my bonus action, my movement.
Okay. The dragon is going to leap from its pedestal, soar over Drago's head, and land behind him. So you will get your held action. So go ahead and take that. That's gonna hit.
Let's go! Get him!
11.
Could have gotten him a little better. But good job anyway.
Hey.
And that's it.
All right. The dragon is now bloodied.
I haven't gone yet.
It's
Come
okay.
on, finish him!
It's okay.
Technically,
Yeah, just get a critical hit, Hina.
technically, the dragon hasn't even attacked yet.
That's
He
true.
just moved.
He has been hit with 2 crits, though.
And also,
And a freaking miss.
I'm just checking something really quickly.
You're good.
It has so many different things that I'm just making sure that I remember what each one does. Okay, cool. I just need to see who all is within the range of this.
Oh no. I feel like it does acid attack.
Oop, that's the wrong thing. I just need to measure. Good lord.
Is it a line? Is it a cone?
It's a cone.
How
Well,
big's
if
the
you-
cone?
if
For
you
your
60
fly
foot.
straight up, if you move straight up by flying, you can then spit straight down, which makes it a circle.
Also,
Well, that's
though,
true,
the
but-
question about that is how high are these ceilings?
Not high enough for him to do that.
Hmm.
So,
Was that something I was wondering earlier?
well, this is gonna probably, yeah, it's gonna hit Celebrin, Hina, and Nira. I'm not placing the measure template because I'm not fighting with that.
What are you targeting
Question.
me for?
When it went to fly away from me and leave my threatened square, was it still in range?
It jumped. It didn't fly.
So it would be in range.
Do you get opportunity attacks at 10 feet?
Yeah, because it's leaving my threatened square.
Then yeah, you could take an opportunity attack. While
Neat.
Hina, Nira, and Celebrin make their saving throws.
Oh, 16.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Oh well.
So it's a wisdom save.
Of course! He rolls a crit, because why not?
Okay, so Hina's the only one who's going to take the full damage. Everyone else will take half.
Fine. Kill
And
me, why
this-
don't you?
And this is psychic damage.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, I'm on the wrong thing again. That's why.
What am I doing? I'm having a hard time. Alright, well, Hina's bloodied. Did you do the damage for Celebrin?
I did do the Celebrin.
Alright.
Did do Celebrin's damage. I can't talk. All right, and yeah, that is it for the dragon. It is now Hina's turn.
Grand. Yeah, I'm mad. Actually, I have the whip. I used the whip.
Okay,
I didn't crit, but I hit for sure.
you did hit.
Nice.
And I'm gonna Divine Smite on top of it. Wow, can I roll minimum damage? Or half minimum damage. Do I get an extra die from it? Is it one of those?
It is not.
Okay, just making sure. It's a second level Divine Smite, so I get 3d8 more. Boop. 12 plus. Wow, okay. I hate my life.
Yikes.
Anyway, I got 2 attacks.
All right.
And I'm having a moment. Sorry. Nope, I get advantage though. I'm just gonna roll attack again, because I get advantage. I rolled an 18 again.
That hits.
Come on. That's better. I'm gonna just first level Divine Smite it now, because I want it to die. Okay. I hate everything. 5 more damage.
That would suck.
It's 23 in total for the second hit.
All right. Is that it for your turn, Hina?
Yeah.
Back to Nira. Oh, actually, at the end of that,
Sure.
it is going to. Yeah. Use a lair action. This. Come on, go ahead. Just put it in chat, please. Display in chat. So, everyone needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
I love con saving throw.
Wait, the dragon
Wait.
fills a 20-foot cube it can see within 120 feet of itself with toxic spores. So it's not everybody. You
Oh,
pick a
sorry.
spot. You
Yeah,
got
it's-
120 feet of you.
Going to be right on the outside of itself, so that 20-foot cube will include. It should include Hina and Drago.
Of course. Okay. Okay.
That's alright, Drago made it.
I'm having a moment. What am I doing? Constitution saving throw. Okay.
You got this.
I should be fine. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good.
Okay. Sorry. I was in the middle of doing it and it was. That's right, you wouldn't have taken much anyway. So neither of you are poisoned. But now it is Nira's turn.
And we don't take the damage, correct?
Correct. Basically, you just cover your mouth and wait for the spores to
Great.
settle.
Mm. Sorry, I'm looking at my spell list. What was I wanting to do now? Oh, right. Okay, I'm gonna up this to second level. I casted it at first level, though. I'm an idiot. Hold on. No, I'm just gonna cast it at first level. I already casted it.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
That hits.
25 to hit. That is 11.
What kind?
I'm deciding. 11 lightning damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to continue to move back.
Fair enough.
And that's my turn.
Drago, it's your turn. This thing just released a cloud of basically dust.
Ow. Gonna hit it with great
Hit it with a great axe.
24.
That hits.
16.
Oh, there you go.
Then I get a second attack. Keep wanting to open my character sheet even though I hotbarred it.
I do that all the time.
I'm guessing 15 doesn't hit.
A 15 does not hit.
It's all for my
Dang.
turn.
All right. Zelia, you're in the bookshelf.
I would while I'm still assumingly hidden from him, I'm just gonna call the dragon a him.
That's fine.
I'm going to go ahead and attack it. So I'm assuming I should have advantage then, being that I'm hiding. I am so rusty on rogues. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Crossbow.
25 hits.
Then I also need sneak attack damage. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll get into the hang of her eventually.
You're good.
All right. And after my attack, I am going to make another attempt to hide.
Okay, go ahead. This dragon has less than a third of its hit points left. And you are, again, back in the bookshelf. On Celebrin's turn, if I can ever get his character sheet to open. You know what? Steph, would you just have him run forward and give Hina a cure wounds? 2nd level, please.
Sure thing. Sure thing. Right behind her.
Because it's being a pain in the neck for me.
I got you. I casted it at 1st level again. I hate everything. Hold on.
Just give him back
I
that
had to
spell
go
slot and...
Yeah, I'm working on it. 2nd level. There we go.
There you go. That's for Hina.
Thank you. Any day now, game. Nope, I applied it as damage. My bad. Healing.
Maybe don't do that.
I did healing!
And
I am dying! What the heck? I hit healing like 6 times!
Just do it manually.
5, and then plus 17 is 22, plus 17 is 39, plus 17 again, 56. That's where I should be.
All right. And
There we go.
Yeah, and then Beck, it is your turn.
Alright. I gonna get to right here. I'm considering using Hunter's Mark, but you said it's at a third of its health. But Beck wouldn't know that, so I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay. It does look very hurt.
That's okay, because if when I hit it, I can do more damage and kill it faster. The 16's a miss. Let me roll again.
Yeah.
That's better. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
With the additional 1d6 roll. 16 damage. And does it matter that some of that's fire damage or no?
It does not matter.
Okay, 16 damage.
All right.
But again, that's my action, a bonus action, so I'm done.
Awesome. And it's now the dragon's turn, and it has options. All right, so on its turn, the dragon does make 1 bite attack and 2 claw attacks, and there just happens to be 3 people right next to him, so everybody's going to get 1. This first one is going to go towards Drago.
Yeah,
23 hits.
I would say 20. Yes.
All right. All right, so that's the 2d10 plus 5, and you're also going to take 1d10 of, what the heck is it called? Poison damage.
Okay.
All right, so that's 27 damage to Drago. And then there's going to be 1 claw attack to Hina and 1 claw attack to Beck. This first one will go towards Beck.
Oh, that's a hit.
All right. Oops, I didn't mean to ping that. That was my bad. All right, so that's 10 damage to Beck. Please make a concentration check for something.
I pass.
All right. And then this one is to
for my
Hina.
spell.
Does an 11 hit Hina?
No.
Okay.
Rigged. Favoritism.
Favoritism?
You know,
What do you
just
mean,
for that,
Linda?
the dragon's going to use a legendary action to try and hit Beck with its tail.
Aww.
Nice.
Nice.
Which it doesn't actually. Yes, it does. Here it is.
I needed to roll that. I needed to roll a that because that's a miss.
All right. That's it for its turn.
Baby Jizum.
Hina.
You're like, it only has one legendary action right now.
She wouldn't hit me.
Yeah, clearly, because she rolled bad last time. She would
Actually,
have hit you.
That
I didn't roll
hits.
that with advantage, but let me.
It's okay.
Okay, that's not a crit. That's fine.
You're
I'm just
still
gonna
gonna
get rid
hit.
of this. Yeah, but if I could crit, that'd be great.
That's true.
15.
How would you like to kill the dragon?
Oh, thank God. Oh, I don't know. How to effectively kill something with a whip?
Whip its eyes out.
Sure, I'd like to whip one of its eyes.
Are you are you sure you
One
want
of its eyes.
one of its eyes? Okay, so you're gonna Trevor Belmont this thing and just crack this whip straight through its eye socket, out through the back of the skull, and when you yank it back, it pulls its brain through the eye socket, and the dragon is dead.
Well, that could have been bad.
We just chop chopped a dragon in 12 seconds.
Wait a minute.
I want to get the other eye.
Okay.
Will this count?
Why not?
How
The
did it
dragon?
reform?
The eye of a dragon.
Why is the animated armor rolling for initiative?
Oh, you'll find out in just a second.
No. No. For fuck's sake.
As you are pulling the eyes out, you hear all of these animated armors around the room begin to activate. And in a mechanical voice, they all say in unison, "The Master's things have been destroyed."
Sure, he'd understand.
Is that all of them? I think that's all of them.
You know, I don't know if he's an uncle or what, but I don't like him right now.
Great, Uncle.
And this will
Neither
bring
do
us
I.
back to Nira's turn. Nira! One of these
Yes.
animated armors is right near you and just turns and locks onto you.
Um. Well, that's unnerving. I'm going to. I was not ready for this.
Cry, but that's a free action, so that
That
doesn't
is a
really
free
do
action. That
anything
does not
for
help.
me.
Sorry, I'm just not ready. Mm. No, I'm just gonna go for Chaos Bolt again, I guess. Targeting the one near me.
Okay.
Oh, come on! Does a 16 hit?
I'm sorry, a 16 does not hit.
DJ.
Oh, hang on. I'm looking at the wrong sheet. Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong sheet. Let me see. My bad. I still had the
It's animated
dragons.
armor.
Ah!
Oh, no, it still doesn't hit.
This is stupid.
Ow.
Okay, well, I guess that's all I can do.
All right. It's an animated armor's turn. They're at the other end of the frickin' room. They can't go very far, so they're gonna just dash, and that's all they can do. Drago!
Arm.
There are two animated armors near you. One over here, And one is just outside of your vision range over here.
Oh, I see this one. This one's within bonking distance.
Yes, it is. "24 hits.
15.
All right.
Second bonk. Only 7.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. That armor is pretty banged up already. Celia, in the bookshelf. The only armor that you can see from where you are is this one on the far side of the table,
Mm-hmm.
which kind of looks a little wonky because you're seeing it through kind of the hologram map.
Trying to see how far. I can't quite tell. Give me distance. Ah. Sorry, I'm struggling with my computer right now.
You're good.
Oh, there you go. It's like 65. Okay. That should be. I'm trying. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay.
I was trying to check distance. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack. 25 to hit. So 9 plus 14 for my damage, so 23 in total for damage, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try to hide again.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
You are sufficiently hidden. And that armor is also looking beat up. That is the wrong one that I just applied that to. Who did that even go to? Did that go to you, buddy? That did. My bad. Alright. So we have two armors that are not looking so great. And it's Celebrant's turn. Hina, how are you looking?
I'm not bloodied anymore.
But do you still look pretty rough?
I hate when people say this when I say it anyway. On a scale of 1 to 83, I'm at a 56.
Alright. See, can I get his thing to open up? Yay, it opened this time! You're getting a first
Yay.
level cure wounds this time.
Okay.
If it'll go. There we go. Roll.
I'll take it, thank you.
Alright.
Now, heal. It didn't do it. I'm just gonna do it this way.
That's fine. Alright.
Ugh.
Beck, you're up.
Hello?
So the only two I can see are the one by Nira and the one Drago's hitting.
You should be able
So-
to see the one behind you, too.
I don't think my dark vision. No, my dark vision is
no.
not applied. I should have 60 feet, and I don't have my own vision source.
Also, I don't know why it's saying it's dark in this room because it's not. Like, it's supposed to be bright.
You have the nighttime setting?
Could you turn your mic down any lower?
I have it set to daylight, so
Okay.
I don't know why.
If you hit day again, it might.
I've been clicking it, like spamming it.
Weird.
I'm just gonna pull out my longbow and I'll take 2 pot shots at the armor up there.
The one up by Nira?
Yeah.
Okay. Those at this distance, are they normal or are they disadvantaged? I think they're normal.
That's normal.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter. That's a
15's
miss.
that's a miss.
The 16's
That's also a miss.
All right, I guess I'm not helping Mira out this turn, and Becca's gonna try in the corner.
Okay. It's the one by Nira's turn. And it's going to run up. And it
Okay.
takes 2 punch attacks.
I thought that was landing on a crit.
But it's
I
not.
wouldn't have been surprised. It's still a hit, though.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll another attack just to see if the other one hits.
Sure. Go for it. Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
And then another one.
Okay.
Alright. So
Grand.
7 damage and 6 damage. It's now this one's turn, and it can. Yes, it can. Nope, can't quite actually get up to Beck. This is as far as it can go. But now Beck can see it. Yeah, that's all it can do. Alright, it's the one facing off against Drago's turn. It's gonna make 2 fist attacks. Slam attacks, technically.
Well, that misses.
Okay. See, does this one hit?
Yes.
Alright. So you will take 7 damage. And Nira! Oh, sorry,
What?
Hina. Sorry, wrong character.
Hina's turn.
Wrong
You're good.
character. Hina.
Oh, he's too far away for me to get advantage on that.
He is.
Well, I'm still gonna go here anyway.
Okay.
But hey, at least someone can hit.
Alright, that hits for sure.
Thank God. That's 7.
Okay.
I got another one. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
I swear, if I roll minimum damage again. Oh, thank God. 13.
Don't know why. Damage. Thank you. That armor is also not looking good. So, 3 of the 4 sets of armor not looking so great. And now it's Nira's turn.
Yeah, alone, backed into a corner. Yeah, sheer panic time. Yay, where is it? There it is. There you go. I swear to God, though, if I miss, I'm gonna cry. It's a 17 hit, DJ.
Just hits.
I swear. Okay, well. 36 damage.
Yeah, it's dead. It's more than dead.
That's sufficient. Dead.
Huh.
That's like more than its total HP dead.
Great, I'm not moving.
They've got pretty high armor class, but they're don't have a whole lot of health.
Okay. Good.
All right.
If I missed a 4th level inflict wounds, I probably would have started crying.
All right. Let's see. How far
Oh.
can this guy get while dashing? Probably not super far. Oh, he can get all the way up to Drago, but he can't go anywhere then. Can't do anything. Come on. Oh, come on. Let go. Can you actually move here now? Thank you. No. What the heck is happening here?
Are you in the measurement tool?
I'm not. It's just, like, dragging. What is happening? I really don't know what's happening right now. Okay, well, it's going to run up to Drago whenever it can.
Still have.
It can't do anything after that. Turns out it was my mouse doing something, and now it's switched over to the freaking measurement tool. What just happened? I gotta love technology.
Well, I do. It's the reason I'm able to talk to you people.
This is true. Alright, finally! And now it's Drago's turn.
Arr. Aw.
Sorry.
You get 2, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Wow, that sucks. All right, that's it for my turn.
Alright! Zelia! In the bookshelf! You can't even see the one that's over by Beck and Hina because there is a dead dragon in between you and them.
Would I be able to overhear the fighting that's around the bookshelf, though, with Drago?
Yeah, I would say
To be able to
that's pretty
do.
reasonable. I mean, he's crunched some pretty big crunches at this point. That was
I'm gonna shift
what
that.
a sentence that
then.
was.
And if I'm standing right here, can I see?
Mm-hmm.
Being it's just a chair. Okay. Once again, gonna go ahead and try to hit with my crossbow.
Okay.
Ugh, not great.
No.
Yeah, with that, I'm just gonna go back behind the bookshelf and try to hide again.
Okay.
Relatable.
That's my turn.
All right. On Celebrin's turn, seeing his fiance in a state, why did it skip Celebrin?
I'd say it was his turn, too.
Come on. There we go. He's going to try and head that way. He's just not going to be able to get all the way there. It's as far as he can go. Now it's Beck's turn.
All right. I'll swap back to my spear, walk up to this one, and now that I'm flanking it, I will have advantage.
You're welcome.
All right.
23 for the first hit, for a total of 16 damage.
Let's see. Hang on. I need to check how much this one has left. Yeah, it's dead.
All right. And I've already committed to this weapon, and I can't swap, so. What is 30 feet? Gets me there. Alright.
Hold on, wait a second.
What's up?
Hold on. You hold on. Don't get too set in your way. Trying to remember what this thing is called.
Oh, your aura! That gives me 10
Yeah.
foot extra movement speed.
Oh no, it's within 5 feet of me. You're 10 feet away from me. That's what I was checking.
Really? Your aura's only 5 feet? That's weird. But okay. Oh well.
Let's see. In addition, wait.
I know most paladin
Your
auras are
walking
level
speed
10, but.
In addition, if you are incapacitated, the walking speed of any ally who starts their turn within 5 feet of you increases by 10 feet until the end of that turn.
I was already out of that at the start of my turn.
You were 10 feet away. When you reach level 18 in this class, then the aura reaches 10 feet.
Oh well.
I tried.
10-foot reach. I can't reach any of them. I could technically chuck my spear at them because it's still a thrown weapon.
You technically could, but that is up to you.
Yeah, I'll throw it. I'll chuck it at the armor south of Drago. 19
That hits.
for 14 damage.
All right. That's the first damage that one has taken. And that's it for your turn, correct?
Yes.
All right. This one's going to try. This one on the other side of Drago is going to try and make 2 slam attacks. That doesn't hit. Let's see the second one. We're going to have a repeat of last turn.
No, that definitely
No.
hits.
Okay. You're going to take
Ow.
7 damage. Come on. Up. And we're back up top with Nira.
No,
Oh, Pina, I did it again! It's with me today!
I'm not wanted here. Just kidding.
Half of you's wanted.
Rude. Actually, I'm going to use my turn to dash all the way over here, so if Drago attacks this one, he gets advantage.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright,
So I
now
don't
it's
think I have any
Nira.
bonus action things I can do. Nira's not gonna move, actually. She's good, right where she is.
Passing turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, Drago, you're the only one close enough for this guy to hit without getting an opportunity attack, so you're gonna get 2 more slam attacks.
I mean, that's totally fair. That's a miss.
Yeah.
That's probably also a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
That was not having a great day. But now it's your turn!
Same.
Ha 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 ha.
My turn.
If you attack this one, you get advantage.
That's true. I would like to rage.
Alright.
I will attack with advantage using Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
So, does a 19 hit?
And 19 does hit.
Perfect.
Which one are you attacking?
The one
So-
across to get
okay.
advantage.
Fair enough.
So that's 10 plus 10, so 20 damage.
Yeah, it's gone.
Now to turn my attention to the other one.
Okay.
You don't have advantage on this one.
This is true. I don't.
Unless
I
you
would like
reckless attack
to-
or something.
No, I can't reckless attack. I already attacked this turn, so you have to do it on your first attack.
Gotcha. I don't know.
But I am raging, so I'm going to try and knock him to the ground with
Okay.
a shove. So athletics. Contested athletics, in which I get advantage.
He does not.
Perfect. 25 beats 20.
It
Knock
does.
him prone.
All right. Since it's the only one left, I don't need to mark it as prone. I just know it's
I
prone.
mean, it's fair. I'll pass turn.
All right. I will say, before we move on, as you knock it prone, the helmet flies off and there is a skeleton in the armor.
Skeleton!
Zelia, it's your turn. Not that you could tell this, Zelia, because you're in a bookshelf.
There's Celia in a
On that note, I'm gonna
Hop out the bookshelf.
and go pew pew with the.
It will be at disadvantage. He is on the ground.
Ah, dang. Would it be full on disadvantage or would it be normal because of being sneak attack though?
Sneak attack doesn't give you advantage.
Mm-mm.
Or
You get sneak attack when you have advantage,
Mm-hmm.
that's
or
right.
when you
My
have
brain's
one
tired.
friendly
You're good.
creature within 5 feet of your target.
So I've hit the wrong thing before for I'm
You miss.
just messing up all my rolls right now. Yeah,
Alright.
no matter what I miss. Probably gonna be dead soon, so I'm not even gonna bother hiding.
Okay. You just gotta stay there?
Mhm.
Alright. On Celebrant's turn, he's going to continue making his way towards his girl, which he can actually get to now. And he's going to spend his entire action wrapping her up in a big hug, if she will let him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't mind the blood, though.
That doesn't bother him. Beck, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna pull
She's
out.
bloodied, is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna pull out my glaive, walk over here, and take 2 hits.
Alright.
19 to hit. I'm gonna just roll the second one, just see if they both hit.
Alright, that works for me.
Double crit.
2 crits?
Holy
On the
crap!
same roll.
It's gonna die on this
Alright,
one. It can't
So
survive
this is the normal damage. That's a 7. That's 14 on the first hit, and then I critical hit on the next one for 30 more. That's 44 damage.
Yeah, it can't survive that.
And then I'm gonna pick up my spear.
Alright.
That was some nice light exercise.
And you guys are left in the stillness of this room of the Demiplane. Celebrated will give Nira a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Jason, did you say that in character?
No.
Okay. Checking. All 4s.
There you go. She gets 17 health back.
Perfectly average.
17 health for Beck?
For Nira.
You said health Beck.
I hate you.
I'm gonna mute you.
My gosh, that's awful. But again, the room is still and quiet. Actually, I do need to roll something really quick. John, high or low?
Low.
Huh. A 2.
I was gonna say, she always rolls high. Wow.
A 2 on a D100. Okay. The eyeball that you collected from the dragon is intact.
Yes.
How big is it?
The eyeball?
Yeah.
It's like baseball sized.
Okay. Probably wrap
I'm
that thing
gonna-
in a cloth before we put it anywhere near any of our items.
I'm putting it in my bag. And by I, that's Hina.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that little combat, as you are now free to continue exploring this room, and or leave this room if you so desire.
Well, at least that's one of the items.
Also, by the way, wherever you see a ladder, you are able to climb on top of the bookshelves in any of those places.
Oh, okay.
There is nothing up there, but it is a possibility.
There's a wall. I can't get up there. Dang it.
That is not a
In character,
ladder.
she's up there though. Huh?
That's not a ladder, though.
I thought it was a ladder there.
Nope, those would be books.
That looks.
This thing right here, though,
Oh, it
I'm
looks on my side. It looks
shifting
like
it.
a ladder.
This?
as to say, that looks like a ladder.
You should be able to get up there. Did I miss one? I did miss one. That's the one ladder that I missed.
One ladder we can see.
I'm like, I
Actually,
don't
no,
think
there's one over here.
My bad. Here you go.
Yee.
You are now on top of the bookshelf.
Ah. If it sits.
If it says it.
What a star eye thing to say.
That
That's
was
the
me
right thing to
out of
say for
character.
teeth.
I know.
I can still hear her antics. So I checked out. What was this map even for? After my hands burned and the dragon attacked, I'm sorry. The last couple of minutes before that, what are we doing with this map?
This seems to be a recurring pattern for you.
Let's not talk about that and just what are we doing?
Well, the more things we threw into it, the more it resembled the map of the real world. We were looking at Honora, the continent up here. This is the, what you've been calling the lost continent. You said your friend
Right.
Erica was going there?
Friend's a strong word for me, but yes.
Okay, I don't know her at all.
Okay, but what are we currently doing with this information?
Why does everything have to be current?
I'd like to know some semblance of what's going on, or if there's anything I can do to help.
We're trying to figure out if there's anything current with the map. We haven't figured it out yet. There was a landmass at the top, which people knew only from the ancient map. And this is what the other continents look like. I can speak. I remember Zelia saying something potentially about trying to figure out where... What?
Can you
What?
get me off the ladder?
Oh.
I'm joking. You can do whatever you want.
Are you joking? Or are you saying that's a suggestion?
Ignore
So,
me.
try to, go like this?
Ignore me.
Try to get closer?
Ignore me.
Oh, okay, sure,
I'm hitting
sure.
I'm hitting my mic myself. I'm sorry.
Just make a random gesture and it'll zoom in or something.
Sorry, I'm texting her on the side making jokes.
I thought you were being serious. Like, hey, Hina, touch the door.
No, that one I said do it. Because y'all weren't getting it.
How was I supposed to know? Anyway,
Okay, just as a DM thing. You can interact with this map more. The iPhone zoom comment was a joke.
But you said do in here, makes it sound like do it.
I am
Anyway.
stuck.
Sorry. I will get you down.
Thank you.
There you go.
I had my fun.
Anyway, Zelia said something about. Actually, she didn't say it in character, so I can't say that. Never mind. Dang it! I forgot the relevance to this now. We wanted it to see a map to try and figure out where our next steps would be. Sure, I'll tie it in that way.
Sure.
Zelia didn't say anything. I'm all over the place.
It's alright. It's been a long week.
Also, Nira was in the middle of drawing it. Did you finish that? It's not my best work, but it'll do. Um,
Is there anything regarding not the map itself, but like the container holding all the liquid? Is there anything like marking it?
Roll perception.
Yippee. 19.
There are faint carvings. Not runes or anything, but just faint carvings, designs etched into the sides of this basin.
Can I tell if it's a language or anything? Like, what does it look like?
Some of it seems to be just decorative. Some of it does seem to be written language. What
Not
languages?
one that I know, though.
What languages do you speak / read?
Common, Draconic, Elvish, and I wrote Giant, but we never specified if that was Giant or if I knew Low T. But it's apparently in there, and I know that.
Okay. You do not know this language.
All right. There's some writings or carvings on the side of this thing, but I can't read it.
Oh.
It looks like it could be decorative or something important. I don't know.
I mean, I guess we should probably all take a look just in case one of us might be able to read it.
Probably for the best. I would assume it would be a language, you know, an ancient one, a celestial one, being in the area of a god.
Is it
I mean, I'll take a
celestial?
look.
It is celestial.
So Hina can read it.
And it says it's a very cryptic message.
Love those.
Looking right now.
Looking right now?
What was that?
Looking right now.
Like, right now?
I would guess so. That's what it says.
Doesn't really reveal anything useful. If it's referring to the map, then we're already looking at the map correctly as it is right now. Or if this is some weird, I don't know, joke,
It could be.
like we're being looked at by Volta right now.
Hina,
Wouldn't be surprised.
try tossing a coin in. I don't know if we have to really toss anything in, but maybe try like tossing a coin in about the time frame you were born, like when you were like before. I don't know. It's just
I guess
because
we
we were
could
thinking
try
about the
it.
modern world before.
I wasn't really thinking of anything when my arm got burned, but it's worth a shot.
That's why I didn't change to anything. So Hina will throw in a copper while thinking in terms of what she knows, I guess.
Okay. Is she thinking world map, or what is she specifically thinking about what she knows?
Um,
Give me specifics. Is she thinking of a person? Is she thinking of a place? Is she what of her what she knows is she thinking of? When Hina's thinking of her time, what comes to mind?
oh god, I wasn't ready for that question. Suppose Nykux would come to mind first. It's where she spent most of her life anyway.
Okay. So you toss in a copper and things begin to shift. But it doesn't quite make up anything that you can make out.
I keep throwing copper in.
You throw in 2 more copper before it does resemble the continent of Nykux.
3 copper. Seems kind of strange. So, guess this would be Nykux specifically, not really the whole world.
So it must be based off of what we're thinking about then.
I guess so. But
One thing to
looking-
I wonder-
note, one thing to note is it is still modern day Nykux.
Oh. Hmm. I don't
Ooh.
think you could.
What were you thinking about specifically? Like, think whenever it shifted?
My home as I knew it, like my home continent, country, whatever.
If you were thinking about your home country and it brought the modern version of it, what if we thought about things like the Ustium, the ceiling pillar, the behemoth? I wonder if it would lead us to any of those, even though we don't know where they are.
It's an idea. So Hina's going to be thinking about behemoths because she's seen them.
Okay.
She'll throw 3 copper in.
Okay. 3 copper right away.
Well, one at a time.
Okay, every time you throw one in, things begin to shift more. And what happens is every time you throw a copper in, it starts to take more. Even after 3 copper, though, this doesn't seem to resemble anything that you recognize yet.
I keep going.
Okay, you're up to
Do
10.
you mean to like add something?
By the time
10?
you... No, hold on, I'm not done yet.
Oh,
The
sorry, I thought you
time-
said 10. Sorry.
By the time you get to 5 copper, it has started
Okay.
to resemble the country, the continent of Ibai. You toss in another one and it starts to zoom. And another one and it
And
zooms.
another one.
And now you're in the lower half of the continent of Ibai.
I'm at 92 now. I started with 100. Did I throw in 8 so far?
You've... Yes, you're at 8.
I think it's 8. Okay.
Do you keep going?
Yeah.
It
It's just
zooms.
copper.
You zoom in even more. For those of you who are familiar with the Ibai continent map, this is the Cosnal Wood region.
Yes,
Do you throw in another?
Yeah.
It zooms in even further to a lake in the Cosnal Wood region.
Is that like directly south of us?
It's
Well-
like directly down on the map. It's not south.
Yes.
Oh, Beck was saying that out of in character.
Oh.
Yes. Well, maps don't have south at the bottom, Beck.
Look, you know what I mean. That's nearby.
Yeah, it's nearby, but it's incredibly dangerous.
What about our journey hasn't been incredibly dangerous? We just fought a dragon. a weird
least it gives
undead mushroom dragon, but we
I
found one.
don't need your sass.
at least it gives us an idea of where to find it. I mean, it's not like any of us have seen one before. I guess I could try doing one of the other ones. Or do you want to try it, Beck?
For what?
For any of the other items?
What else do we need? This ceiling thing, dragon's eye,
Mhm.
behemoth blood.
Yeah, I can give you some copper because I know that you weren't with us whenever we found a lot of the money.
I have copper.
Well, I just know that you didn't have as much as the rest of us. So I was trying to
It's gonna cost me
help.
like what? 10 copper? It's not much.
Um, do you want to try to do confirming the Ustium? I know you guys mentioned knowing where to find some, but do you want to confirm that, or maybe even the ceiling pillar?
I don't know if it would matter much for me specifically because I wasn't really in the spot where the Usium was found, and I don't even know what a ceiling pillar is.
But it could test. But we don't know if it. We don't know if it determines if we know the thing or not, though. Right?
I mean, I guess, but that'd be
I
weird,
mean,
wouldn't it?
well, put it this way: if you try, say, doing the, if we try doing it and everything, like, say, if we try having you do the Ustium, and you weren't positive where it was, but then we try having Nira do it, we could confirm if it is based off of if we have the knowledge of the thing, right? I mean, I guess I could test that
I
same
guess.
theory, but we don't know
Well,
exactly how
before
it
you
works.
do anything,
Oh,
you see
no.
Nira frantically start throwing copper.
You guys watch
Okay.
as it zooms back out like really fast and then begins to start shifting land masses around. And again, by the time you get to about 5 copper in, you are now looking at a close up of the continent of, well, the lost continent to your polar north. Do you keep going?
Yes.
Nira?
It starts
You
to
good?
zoom in more on the center land mass of this continent.
Another one.
It zooms in farther, and you can see now that there are all sorts of things coming to this. It's hard to make out what's happening in what you're seeing as you start to zoom in more. But as you throw another copper in, as I'm assuming you do,
Yes.
this is what, 8?
Yes.
Okay. As you start to zoom in more, you guys can actually start to see buildings on this landmass. And things seeming to hover in midair, moving.
Nira?
Do we
What's
go another
wrong?
one?
Yes.
There is a large building with towers that spiral towards the sky. It seems to be a very large. Hina would actually recognize this building. This is the Chronograph Temple.
My grandfather's temple.
Do you put in one more?
Why? Yep.
You toss in one more and it seems to zoom inside of this temple. And there is an altar. There seems to be someone at the altar, though you can't make out details of their appearance. And on this altar is a bundle of some sort. There's actually several bundles.
Oh, it is possible.
You see that this figure, it is moving as you guys are watching. This is not a still image. The figure is picking things up, moving them around, seeming to sort and organize things on this altar.
Nira, what are you thinking about? What's going on?
A while ago, before we went to Avidite and found you, we went through the mountains between Mal and Abai. And I found this. I'm gonna pull out the destroyed to resurrection scroll.
So for Zelia, Hina, and Drago, this is your first time seeing this parchment.
Okay.
Well, considering that parchments are written in arcane runes, Drago has no idea what it is because it's a piece of paper
What-
with lettering on
Yeah,
it.
I was about to in character ask what is this?
Hina would know what it is. It would
That-
take her a moment to figure out what the spell on it is as she kind of like deciphers through it, but she'd be able to figure it out. She's seen enough of these.
This brings people back from the dead.
So you were thinking on the scroll when the soul shifted?
For months I've been wondering if there's one of these that's not destroyed. Like, you can't use this, but maybe there's one you can use.
So you were looking for its location.
Yes.
And apparently it's on the lost continent and there's someone there.
What if that's Erica? Wouldn't that be pretty cool if that's Erica?
Erica wouldn't go to a temple. Though that is kind of cool to think about.
I
Couldn't
mean,
see
we
Erica
don't-
going into a temple.
I mean, she might if she was exploring.
I don't know. Temples don't really seem like her kind of thing.
I mean, that's fair, but that would mean that there's people living
Well,
up
if the
there.
lost continent, I mean, did she have exact reason for going up there? Like, why would anyone go up there in the first place?
Money.
She was going to explore, wasn't she?
Fair enough,
Also, she
money.
would get paid to. That's more what it was. Somebody paid her to go up there.
So maybe she goes to figure out what's up there because the person who is paying her wants to know.
Right.
If you were thinking of that scroll,
Hey, Beck, you might be able to see your daughter with this thing.
I walk up to Celebrin and I slap him across the back of the head.
Ow. What was
What's
that
wrong with you?
for? I was trying to be nice.
You don't need to be nice to him.
Drago walks
just
over to
pouting.
Beck. Drago would like to walk over to Beck. Pick him up. Can I pick him up?
I will not consent to this.
Got it.
So, contested athletics.
Critical success.
Actually, you can't critically succeed on skill.
I got a
Oh.
natural 20. It's 28.
If I roll a natural 20, I also get it. But
No.
alright.
Get off me.
I'd like to
Chico.
try and pick him up again.
Other contested athletics.
Skill checks usually last for an hour.
I am
No,
the
it depends on
DM.
skill check. There we go.
They're way around you reverse
Yes.
rolls. So this time, you pick him up.
I pick him up. I dunk you into the map.
Alright, I need a con saving throw and a charisma saving throw.
Can we not do this?
Okay, just the con saving throw.
No, I'm being legit. Can we not do this?
Oh.
My thing was small and harmless, and I got a natural success to not get grabbed. To immediately get grabbed?
All right, so what'll happen is he'll pick you up and he'll go to dunk you in, and Celebrin will call out to him, Drago, put him down. It's fine.
I set him back down, pat him on the head.
You need to be nicer.
Hey, um, there are books in here. There are plenty of books in here. We should look for books in here. Yeah, let's look for books.
I'm gonna look at the books in a moment. I'm going to try looking up something though with this map real quick.
Okay.
While the others look for books, if no one else had wanted to, I would like to see if I can attempt to first locate the ceiling pillar.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's gonna be like the hardest thing to figure out.
Okay.
So she'll just start dropping coins in until needed.
Okay. Again, it's gonna zoom out real quick back to the world map and then slowly start to zoom back in. Around 5, you're on the continent of Ibai. At around 8, you are on the country of Mal. I just completely dropped that. Oh well. And by 10, you are zoomed in enough to the capital city of Rykar.
Would my character? I guess Rykar's.
It's a capital city.
I would. Okay, I was about to be like, what I do? I was like, wait a minute. I probably yeah.
Even if you don't know specifically what it is, it's pretty obvious that it's the capital city.
Considering your situation, you know what Rykar is. Nearest definitely told you.
Fair enough. So that's 2 of the items. I would like to put more in to see if I can figure out exactly where.
Okay, so you
Or-
keep going.
Closer.
You keep going.
Yep.
All right, awesome. So it zooms in farther, and you are now in the Palace District.
Okay.
You drop in another.
Yep.
You are now zoomed in onto the palace of the Emperor of Mal.
Drop.
You are now under the palace. And what you see on this is basically a labyrinth of tunnels.
Ooh.
If it's under the palace, Saoirse has to know.
I wonder. I mean, obviously, we're gonna have to figure out where to go through the labyrinth. But I wonder if I put another coin in, and if it might. I'm sure it won't tell us the path, but I wonder if it will at least show it to us, so we know what we're looking for.
Right.
I mean, I have the coin to do so. I'm gonna drop another in.
And it gives you a section of these tunnels, which is the deepest set of tunnels, and it seems to be a large chamber and a few antechambers.
Can I see any details within the chambers? Like any, I don't know. Is there any people down here? Is there any
Not that you can
creatures, items?
Not that you can see at this moment.
How many coins have I at this point?
You are Is it 12 or 13? I think you're at 12.
Okay. I mean, can I drop another coin in?
Certainly.
Okay. 13.
And it zooms in on one of the antechambers, which now you can actually make out some more detail, and there seems to be lots of chests, items, different containers in this antechamber. Almost seems like a treasure hoard.
Okay, well, so we know that that works. As long as it doesn't, assuming this item wouldn't get moved, being it looks like whoever has it hoards it, we know where to find the ceiling pillar. Um. Michael was to continue messing with a map if he wanted to cut to anybody else, though, because I know people were looking at books.
Actually, I stopped looking at books once I recognized the palace in Rykar, because Nira has been to the palace in Rykar. She walked back over, but now she's going to start checking coins in for the thing I thought of, DJ.
Okay.
I'm gonna also start pulling from the party inventory because I'm running out of copper.
I half wonder if it would work quicker with bigger coins. Or if it doesn't matter if it's coins or not.
Well,
So are you starting with copper or what?
I'll try a silver, why not?
Okay. So you drop a silver in and you are immediately zoomed back out and then onto... It doesn't really seem like much at all.
Another one.
Okay. You are zoomed into what is clearly a patch of ocean with a ship.
One more.
You are zoomed completely onto the ship and there is a figure at the ship's wheel.
Oh, good. She's still alive.
Who's that?
Erica. The one who was looking for the lost continent. She left months ago.
So I
Let's
guess it's
see.
because she's alive.
Last time I saw her was 2 months ago?
My character is not. I am not sure if my character knows who she is.
Erica. Maribor? Last name? She's in charge of the ships for the Outcast Syndicate. There's
DM,
no
does
way you
this ring
don't
a
know
bell?
her.
The captain.
Oh, okay. Yes, yes. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, there's no way you don't know Erica.
Okay, but you know these people on a lot more of a personal level than I do.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Clearly. It's gonna take a while with some of these people for me to realize who you're talking about, it seems.
If I was more familiar with the names other people used, I'd use them.
Fair enough. I guess it's good that she's alive. I mean, from what I've heard from all of you guys, it sounds like it's a dangerous trip. I mean, it must be if no one knows about the continent that she's heading towards.
Actually, that's a question. Which way was her ship pointing? Was it pointing toward the north or not?
It's currently pointed northeast.
Oh, so she's attempting to go that way still.
While you are watching, something seems to lurch up from the ocean and wrap around Erica's ship.
I just catch her at the time she dies? Wow, okay, sure.
You can see the figure that's at the ship's wheel is very animatedly giving orders. Even though you can't hear it, it's clear what's going on.
I can hear her in my brain. I've heard it enough.
She's clearly giving orders on what to do with whatever is attacking the ship.
Really good leader.
It seems like that. What is that? That's attacking our ship. I mean, I've never seen anything that big.
Is it a sea serpent, DJ? Because you're covering your face.
I was just thinking it's funny because Zelia wasn't with you guys when you got attacked by the sea serpent, so she has
I
no
know!
frame of
I've
reference
always
for
thought
anything like this.
I know what it is. It's that curse thing.
It doesn't quite look the same as the sea serpent. It actually kind of looks more like another creature that you've fought, but that one was much smaller.
Like the very first thing we fought?
Yeah. It's like a much, much bigger version of that.
That's a kraken.
A what?
That's a kraken. Damn it, Amel's not here. Neither is Star Eye. We fought one of these in O'Bry. Like, it was a small one, though.
Does Erica know what it is? Do you know if she...
I have no idea.
Could Celeban warn her? I don't know how dangerous these creatures are, but I mean, it's a large thing wrapping around the ship. That doesn't seem like a good thing.
Wait a minute.
And you could tell her...
Unless she's too close to that field. But if she's too close to that field, Celeborn can't reach her either. I'm gonna use the Sending Stone.
Okay.
You could tell her that the continent does exist. There's a continent up there.
God.
Got 25 words.
Oh God, what do I say? Erica, it's Nira. There is definitely a continent to the north of you. Also, that's a kraken. Please be careful.
You have 5 words left.
I don't want you dead.
Okay.
That's 5.
You do not receive a response, but you don't know if that's because she's not received it or if because she's freaking busy.
I mean, I believe that.
But you do not receive a response.
That's fine. I'd rather her just have it than...
Yeah, speaking of Amel, we could probably use this thing to spy on him.
We could use it to look on any of our party members that aren't with us.
Yeah.
But
She
I wonder if
mentioned Amel, so...
That's very true. I wonder if he's made it... he surely has made it back home, or at least very close by now, right?
I would assume he's home by now. I mean, as soon as he got into the country, all he has to do is say, I'm the son of the Emperor, and they'll literally make roads for him if he wants.
I guess I'll go ahead and test dropping in a gold piece, see how quickly that shifts the scene.
Oh my gosh, it's disorienting how fast it switches and turns, and you are immediately zoomed in, and you can
Palace
see
made a bad choice.
the Palace of Ibai.
Gonna drop a silver in this time.
Which is actually something of note, since Hina's standing right here. That she can see the Palace of Ibai. And she drops in... What did you drop in next?
Silver.
A silver. And
After that,
and whoosh, you are zoomed right in to the throne room, where there is a figure sitting on the throne. Another figure near them, and lots of people in front of the throne.
that's a lot of people. I'll drop a copper in.
It zooms more in on the person on the throne.
On the throne?
On the throne.
I'm gonna put another copper in.
Now
Look,
you
do
are
you see
actually
this?
being able to see the details of the figure, and it is Emel sitting on the Abai throne.
I thought he was only a prince.
He is. Unless.
His dad's not dead, is he?
He was recovering really well, though.
One thing to note, he is not wearing a crown of any sort.
That's good at least. Why is he on?
What is he doing?
It seems like he is currently listening to someone talk. His expression is rather bored.
Typical Mel. Can we get any details on the person he's like talking to?
Because you are so zoomed in, you cannot see.
Is it possible to put a coin in and to zoom out to see?
You can try.
I'm gonna try. I have the coin.
It does zoom out a little bit, and you see Isildra, the champion of the Sky Queen.
I do know her.
She seems to be reading from a scroll.
Why would she be reading to a Mel?
Just based on my knowledge of, like, Ibai's political systems, is it possible that Emel is Emperor Regent while his father recovers?
That could be, but his father's been recovering and Emil left.
I don't know. That was the only thing I could think of.
But
Do we have any way of reaching out to Mel?
we do, but wait a minute. If Isildra's talking to Emel, that could be war related.
Could be.
Oh no.
Do you think maybe
What if something kicked back up with Maul?
think the truce ended?
It wasn't even that long of a truce. It was only 2 months.
Wait a minute. What I told you about what I found. The supplies. The documents about the supplies. Could that
It's not
be related?
company.
It was enough to. It was enough supplies documented for war. For an army.
Where?
I was in Fasar.
Right.
The rest of the party does not know this.
Right.
I was in Fasar that's where the merchant was.
Okay, I'm understanding you now.
That's where the merchant was.
Celebrin's gonna look over at Drago. You want to take a try on the thing?
I don't really have anywhere I want to look.
Um,
Nor do I really have the change.
I could give you
I
some.
would be willing to offer.
don't worry about the change.
Beck, did you want to look at anything?
I think he might be AFK.
Possibly. Would everybody be okay if I took another turn with the map?
No,
Sure.
we would not be okay. We would be quite fuming mad.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna first drop in a silver coin.
Okay.
And I'm thinking.
What are we
I want to
looking
think.
for?
I want to. Oh, I'm torn between two things. I want to first try looking into the merchant. I don't know
Okay.
what his name is, obviously, but she's
You
thinking
have a
on
mental image
her
of
target.
him.
Yeah, so she's thinking on her mental target.
Okay. You get zoomed back out. And what was the coin that you dropped in? Was it a copper or a silver?
Silver.
A silver.
I dropped the silver in it first.
It shows you the Zostran continent.
Let me change my map. What is he doing up there? I will drop in another silver.
Zoom into the Melee Coast.
This is really confusing. Okay, another silver.
No silver, you are zoomed immediately all the way in to a merchant's stall where this individual seems to be hawking wares.
Nero, do me a favor. If you ever see this man, stab him.
You can't see any details of this figure. It's just a figure
I
selling
will still
wares.
throw a thumbs up anyway.
And I would like to try to put in a copper to see if we can actually see his face.
Sure, you're zoomed in more so you can see this individual. It is an elven man with about hair that comes to about mid-back. And the details of the robe are exquisite. He looks very wealthy. Celebrant. Oh, wow, a nondescript elven man. It looks like every other nondescript elven man.
Kill them all.
I do realize that my family would probably look very similar.
Hey, I know you, and that's what matters.
I do not look like a nondescript elven man.
Well, you can't have two nondescript elven people have a descript elven man. Boy.
Okay, my father wasn't exactly nondescript.
See, then you'll be fine. Your family will be fine.
Not the point.
Having found him, I want to try putting a silver in again and think of the supplies that she read about.
The supplies or the documents?
Guys, I don't know which one to think on. So it's like she's never seen the actual supplies, but we were able to find things before. But at the same time, if it
We did find the ceiling thing that I wrote down, but just can't remember the name of it at the moment. Hold on. The ceiling pillar. And we've never seen one of those before either. So
the supplies could be more spread out, but if we could figure out, I mean,
the supplies could be more spread out, but like if you think about the document, maybe you could read exactly what was on there.
True.
So,
Let's do the document.
Okay. And so you throw in a silver coin, you said? Alright,
Mhm.
you're zoomed out and then back to the Abai continent.
Okay, so that's not where he is. I'll throw another silver in.
Avidite. Specifically the city of Vassar.
Okay, it's still there. I will do another silver.
You are zoomed into a building that you are not familiar with. And there is a desk with papers all over it.
Copper.
You're zoomed in more. It is still just a desk with papers. you're just now closer to the desk with papers.
I'll do one more just to see if I can actually see any details of the papers.
You're even closer to this desk with papers.
Fair enough. So it's just not really able to read it. Okay.
You're just gonna throw a silver in.
While thinking
But,
of...
like, the same documents. Not that I can know what they say, but I'm trying to get it to zoom in more.
You are...
I think we were just going copper at a time is not doing
So
it.
you did a silver, and what happens
Yeah.
is the image completely distorts, and the bits that are making up this image are like scattered across this hollow map thing.
Zoom out.
Nothing
That was
happens.
a copper. Okay, well, there's something about this that's really warped. Or it's the fact that I threw in a coin. I've never thought about this document.
I tried throwing in a coin. Copper,
Still thinking
see
of
if
the
it's
documents?
reorient. Yep.
And it starts to shift.
So it obviously does affect that. Oh, this is going to get expensive. Silver.
You are
Probably not
back
gonna
to
get-
the continent of Ibai.
Should we try to focus on the shipment or just leave it at that?
I mean, if you know it's going to Rykar, then it's going to Rykar. I don't really know.
The only other thing I can think of that we might want to try to confirm is where to go for searching for the Ustium. I know that you guys said that you found
There's a
some
mine
before.
in Albright. Even if they're done with their mining operations, there was so much of it. I don't think
Okay,
they're done.
I wasn't
but-
sure how much there was.
Oh, there's a
so-
lot. Trust me. I've been up
Okay.
and down those caves.
Is there anything else we want to look for here, or do we just want to start looking for books?
I don't think there was anything else, was there?
Not that I can think of.
Celebrin?
Did you want to try and see the Conqueror?
Yes. Let's start with a gold. Just get me there.
Zoomed out. It's very disorienting every time it does this. So, and then you are immediately zoomed to the point. You're clearly on Nikux, and there is a mountain range running along the side of what you assume to be the desert that is most of Nikux. Though you can't see enough detail at this point.
Oh, the silver now.
You are zoomed in. Now you can make out more of the desert aspect. There are dunes and things, and you can see what almost looks like a cave in the dunes. There's clearly pillars and some sort of entrance. Not a whole lot of detail, but
She's in a cave hidden among sand dunes. I don't think we need
What were
to
you
get
focusing
closer
on again? The
per se.
Conqueror?
Yeah.
do you throw in another coin or do you leave it there?
Nah, I'll throw in another silver, I guess.
Another silver. Okay. You are zoomed in even further. You are now inside whatever this building under the sand is. It is clearly a ruin. Things are toppled over. It is disastrous. And there you see two large pillars surrounded by stuff that is clearly arcane. And in the center is a woman on her knees, hair hanging in front of her face, arms out and bound.
And this is the thing that's calling to people? Or something near it?
That's concerning.
We watched a girl almost drown herself because she was following a sound she was hearing. That or she was desperate for her mother, who drowned herself following the same call.
While you are watching this image, the head just kind of picks up and almost, though you can't see any details, almost looks like it's looking right at you.
That has to be chance, right?
No, probably not. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I would like to flip it off.
Flip off.
Just in case.
After a while, the head goes back down.
I don't like this. Alright, we good. I don't know if I want to look for anything else.
I mean, not unless we wanted to check on Star Eye, but I'm sure she's probably fine.
If you want to check on her.
I guess I'll put in 2 silvers, being it seems to take us at least that much.
Okay.
Or I guess maybe a gold because we're on a different continent.
Okay, a gold. And very disorienting, spinning, everything's shifting, and boom, there is Star Eye. On a road. Talking
Fair
to
enough.
someone.
Well, at least we know she's apparently safe.
Alive for now, at least.
It does look like she's eating something. But you
That's
can't make
not
out enough
surprising.
details to figure out what.
That's also not surprising. Could be anything. Something from a bakery, a mushroom, could be anything.
Do we want to try searching the library for anything else? I mean, Hina was looking for a journal. I don't know if she found the specific journal or...
I haven't.
Did you want to try and use the table to locate it?
I like the way you think.
Don't know if it'll work, but
Probably not, considering Volta said something about this being a demiplane. But I can try it. I'm gonna start with the gold.
Volta did say about it being a demiplane that was Celerin.
Whatever, somebody said it. I'll throw in a gold.
Okay. Throw in a gold, and the entire map goes wonky.
Is it staying wonky?
It's staying wonky.
Silver then.
Gets even wonkier.
Okay, this is not it, I don't think. I'll do one more.
Okay. Another silver?
Yeah.
It does not work.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, let's think about anything else and get this off the friggin' thing.
I'll throw a gold coin in, and just out of curiosity, Deku-Eye.
Deku-Eye? Like, the organization?
Deku-Eye. Yeah, that's all I know. I don't really know enough about the organization.
The map gets to a different level of wonky.
That didn't help!
This is worse.
Coin and Star Eye!
Which coin?
Gold, just because of how messed up we got this
Sure,
thing.
you're immediately zoomed into a portion of Avidite.
Okay, that was a bad idea. I didn't think it was gonna do that.
It's okay, we should probably just move on.
Yeah!
Can always come back if we need to.
Ugh. Now I feel dizzy.
Yeah.
Start looking around the library. Should we test to see if the call-out system works in here? It might have been just for that room, but
I mean, these books aren't in a pit, so. I mean, I doubt it, but.
I feel like he's also lazy.
To Celebrate kind of glares at you.
He was laying on a tree stump when we found him.
That's because he was disconnected from that body. That's not his body.
Why was
That's
he on
his-
a tree stump?
Because that's where he parks. That's only
discovered
his
he has a
earthly
bedroom.
form.
I feel like a bed would be a lot more comfortable, but okay.
Maybe. I don't think he cares. I don't know if that's laziness or just apathy.
Fair point. I guess, to test the theory of the call system looks, I would like to go look at one of the particular books on the shelf, see if I can find a title.
Okay.
And then step back and see if I can call out that title to see if the call out system by chance works.
Sure, you go and you find a book on the history of divination.
History of
actually-
divination.
Actually sounds like the most boring book in existence.
Nothing comes.
Oh, it was worth a shot.
Which means if anything is in here, we have to scour through every single book.
Well, I guess, why don't we look around the areas of the books? If all these books are by chance on magic or
Ow! I meant to
history.
raise my hand and I smacked my mic. That hurt. Are they in alphabetical order?
They seem to be arranged by topic.
Damn it! It's not
So
helpful
is this
either.
section all by history, or is this section all by magic?
This section is all by divination.
Okay, so it's not here. I
You
realized
good,
I had
fam?
actually moved my.
Macked it really hard. I bent it.
Oh,
I don't
jeez.
know exactly where my character would have been for that.
Here, we're just gonna
Can I just?
pop you over there.
Okay. I guess she's just gonna keep looking around to see if
How much
it
time
changes.
are you willing to spend searching?
That's a good point. I know it's important
As a
to Hina,
party.
so
How much time are you willing to spend searching this room?
I don't even know how long we've been in here in the first place.
As a party, when most of us are checked out.
I will say 0 minutes.
Drago's done. Okay, how about this? How much time would Drago be willing to let his friends look?
2 minutes.
You're such a pain.
Well, that's at least 4 characters looking because we have Celebrin, Zelia, Hina, and Nira.
It's 2 minutes before Drago walks off and does something else.
Fair. So are we allowed to do like a
How
search roll?
much time are you willing to spend searching? I need an answer to that question.
Are you asking the people who are wanting to search?
Yes.
Or are you asking the whole party?
Well, it's kind of the same thing, but for the most part, just kind of in general, how much time are y'all willing to spend in this room looking?
that answer varies between characters.
Just kind of give me an average.
Go. Guess we'd start with an hour. I don't know.
Okay. Then yes, give me investigation rolls, because the amount of time you're willing to spend does change the DC.
Hmm.
So you're starting with an hour. Give investigation rolls.
Nothing from me.
Hina,
Yeah.
after looking around and kind of gathering what the different topics are, it takes you about an hour to like fully gather what all the different topics in this room are. It does not look like a journal would be in any of these sections.
And that's all I really wanted to know. All right, grand. There are no journals here. We should probably just move on.
Okay. I know there's stairs further down. There's also a hallway back this way.
Oh, my thing's freezing. There we go. So
Is
there's
there one
something
over
over
here?
here.
Question is, which direction do we want to go? Also, where did Drago go? Because Drago said he was going to go off in about 2 minutes.
I don't know. Where can I go?
Well, because I don't feel like running separate adventures for party members anywhere in this room.
I was gonna say I could always just be in whatever next room we go to.
No, you can't.
Damn it, there's no extra rooms.
Well, no, that's not it. It's that you
Well,
don't
then-
want to be there by yourself.
Well then, however
Oh,
many times it
fun.
takes me to pace the entire circumference of this room is what I've been doing.
Sure, an hour. That's what it took you because that's how long they searched.
Yep, and however many laps that is.
2 laps.
2 laps? That's pretty slow.
You were
Wow.
walking really slow.
Leisurely pace. What were you like?
Do we want to go this
huffing it?
direction?
Well, no, I was just asking, because this room doesn't seem that big.
It's
But-
not.
Anyways, probably licking books or something.
Licking books? Is that what you said?
Yes, I did.
Okay, I did hear you correctly.
Don't ask the reptiles why the reptiles do their thing.
Beck and Drago, I don't know if Beck is able to hear me or not, but Beck and Drago, if you guys wanted to, since you're not actively searching, you could use this time as a short rest.
Okay. Let's see. It's 13. That's 5. And that's 14. Sure, why not? One more. Of course. Sure, we'll roll with that. Okay, I've short rested.
Alright. So, where is the party going?
Do we just want to go in this?
That way! Let's go that way! I can't. The hallway's not long enough. Not wide enough. Fine. Stop. Over that way. I can't move now.
Okay, hold on 1 second. second. As you enter this room,
Lovely.
you
It's
hear
dark.
this. It's not supposed to be. Sorry.
Like, no, I can't even see anything. The map didn't load. Or,
Oh.
like, if it did, the vision's off or something.
Yeah, I'm just going to turn vision off.
Oh, and here I was having put in my torch.
Is that better? Can you all see now?
No.
Yeah.
No? Then you need to reload.
I'm working on it.
But as you come into this room, you hear the sound of mechanical whirring. Not mechanical. Sorry. Well, yeah, you do actually hear the sound of mechanical whirring from something else entirely, though. But you hear the scraping of armor and the mechanical voice is where I was trying to go with that original statement. Stating, intruders, intruders, intruders.
Oh, come on.
And I need everyone to again roll initiative.
Oh, of course he goes first.
He's going
Hey, save some for us, Celebrant.
He's going to immediately pass his turn. It's fine. Alright, we are beginning combat. And he's passing his turn. So are they, because they can't even tell where y'all are. This one, though, is going to dash. That's as far as he can go. To there. And Nira, you're already up.
Oh, God. Alright, I'm gonna chuck a firebolt at the one on the wall. Like the one that just dashed at me. Please hit. Never mind. I hate this game.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'm just going to move behind the party.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Beck actually was not there. I'm just going to quickly short rest him. Just to give him back some of his HP. There we go. And then he is going to... Oh, there we go. He's back.
It's back.
Like, or did I do that?
I did that.
Okay. So... Spike... Okay. Is that it for your turn then?
That's my action, so yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna... If it's okay with you, I'm just gonna roll the damage so that way I have it written down.
It's rolled every time they
Oh, it
walk
is?
in through your start.
Okay. I won't.
It's not just one and done.
Alright, this guy is just gonna dash over to there. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Oh, and now he's gone too far. Get your behind back there. There we go. That guy can't do anything, and it's Hina's turn.
Already? Oh, jeez.
Well, that's the thing I have. Sorry, let me read this. So I'm like, I can't really run through that exactly. Targeting the same one Nira did, I'm gonna use Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
If I miss, though, I'm just gonna give up.
I'm sorry.
16. Alright, never mind.
All right. Zelia, you're up.
I would like to try to shoot with my crossbow. I'd like to try to shoot the one that's like this, like the top middle bookshelf thing.
Where?
Crap.
The one I've been targeting and
Okay,
missing.
Yeah. Has that one already reacted?
Has it gone?
Yeah, has that one gone yet?
It has.
Has actually has the other one that's like right below us gone?
It has not.
I'm actually gonna switch and go against the one that hasn't gone yet
Okay.
because of the assassination and stuff.
Okay.
So that I'll get the
The hand crossbow has a range of 30 feet. Anything past that will give you disadvantage. So if you want to use assassinate, you'd have to just move 5 feet closer to it.
yeah, that's fine.
Question.
For me, or
Is this bookcase here?
it is.
Is it on top of the bookcase?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Can we see it?
Yeah, 'cause that's kind of a
You
weird
can see
angle.
like its head. It has partial cover.
There. I'm still gonna try to hit it.
It's got like 3/4 cover.
Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I read this right. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll that attack. Does a 24 hit?
It does. Even with
Okay.
3/4 cover.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my damage. And
You headshot it.
and that because it's critical, right? Because of that's the thing we discussed earlier.
It's
With again.
technically not. Jason was correct. It has to be surprised.
Okay, that's what I also wanted to double check before I rolled damage. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and roll normal damage then.
Okay.
And being I had advantage for my roll though, I would get my sneak attack.
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry. That
just
was
wanted
a
to make sure.
30-second delay there.
It's fine. It's fine. I just wanted to make sure I had my damage right, and so that's my attack, and then I'm also going to go ahead and with my bonus action, I want to go ahead and give myself advantage for my next attack using steady aim.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right. This guy is going to hop down from the bookcase, but can't get very far. And Drago, it is your turn.
Send the steps. Let's see.
I'm gonna AFK for a minute.
Okay.
I can still hear though.
Awesome.
I guess I'll try hucking a javelin at the one here, because I can't really hit the other.
At which one?
This one.
Okay.
The same one Zelia shooting at.
Gotcha. Sorry, I was too zoomed out to see your ping.
Nope, I do not hit.
I'm sorry.
But I can huck another one.
All right.
That doesn't hit either.
It does not.
Alright, that's it.
All right. This guy's gonna start making his way. Ooh, nope. Can only go to there. Now it's this guy's turn, and he's going to run and jump off the bookshelf. And that's still within his range of movement. So he's going to take 2... stop trying to give him temp HP. 2 slam attacks against Drago. An 11 doesn't hit, correct?
Nope.
Let's see if the second one does.
That does hit.
All right. You'll take 6.
8.
Oh, sorry, 8 bludgeoning damage. I rolled a 6. It's 8 bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
And then we are back at the top of initiative with Celebrin, who is going to try and Sacred Flame the one that's on the other side of the spike growth. It's a dex saving throw. That's a failure. Wow. For 8 radiant damage. That's it. This armor is actually going to start moving this time. That's all he can do. This guy is going to move closer. And Jason, it said that they have to make a wisdom save before they enter it to see if they can figure out if it's hazardous. Is that correct?
Yes.
What's the save on that?
My spell save DC, and it is not big. It's like an 11.
Yeah, well, they have a negative modifier in wisdom, so. Is it actually 11?
It's 11.
Okay, so he will stop just short of entering the spike growth. And that brings us to Nira.
Move back here. Actually. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm aiming for this one in the middle here.
The one in the middle, like across from the spike growth? Or.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. Alright, is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Beck, you're up.
I'm gonna pull out my longbow and take 2 shots against the one on the bookshelf.
Okay.
That's a miss.
That is. But you have another shot.
Dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 hits.
For 9 damage.
Alright.
I'm gonna then use my bonus action to summon Gelhenna.
Okay.
But she's gonna stick just close to me.
Okay. Alright, we have more animated armors. This one is going to hop off the bookshelf and start booking it. Get a little bit farther. Oops. Can go. That's where he can stay. Right. This guy really can't do anything, so he's just gonna stay there. Hina!
Nope, I'm on the wrong thing. So there's one close enough to me where I can actually hit it. Whip. Or not.
I'm sorry.
I got another one. Or not.
I'm sorry. Is that it for your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Hey, you're back just in time for Zelia's turn.
Yeah. That guy is really close now. I'm gonna try to shift away from it so I can fire
Okay.
upon its body.
Okay.
Let me. Okay, I need to move one more square. Okay, and I'm gonna shoot the one that I was originally intending on shooting earlier.
Okay, with this angle, again, you are now at an angle where it will still have cover.
Mm-hmm. Let me just. $20? $30?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, hang on. I have to do math in my head. Just misses with the cover. Sorry.
Fair enough.
I was just looking at its
Yeah.
base AC and I was like, oh yeah, that hits. No, I'm sorry. Not with cover.
No, that's fine. With my bonus action, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the steady aim again.
Okay.
I think I can do that like multiple times.
Did you take advantage?
Actually, did you move? You
She
can't
moved.
move with steady aim.
Oh
Oh,
shoot!
so
Never mind.
she
Well,
would
no
get the
matter what, it
advantage.
misses.
Okay, so you give yourself advantage for the next turn.
Yeah, I'll get it for the next turn.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm still getting used to it.
You're fine.
You're
That's
good.
just one
this
thing I
guy
remembered.
has to make a wisdom check and he's got to be an 11. Oh, well. That is natural 20, which is a 16 for them. So he will move to the edge. And Drago.
Cut. Oh. There you
Nice
go.
hit. 29 damage.
Is he dead?
Not. Wait, who is this against? This guy? Yeah.
This animator.
Yeah, he's dead.
Good.
Him? No. It's him. Making sure I kill off the right one.
I'll just kind of move here, and I'll wait here. That's it for my turn.
Okay. This guy is going to book it down.
Stupid cat.
Nope, can't go any farther. right, we are at the top of initiative with Celebrin, who is going to repeat his earlier thing because it worked for him. And Sacred Flame, one of the guys across the way. Which, that's a failure. And I think that's the exact thing that he did last time, too. Alright. This guy is
Same numbers and everything.
hoofing it. But can't get any farther than that. This guy is going to brave it. He's going to step in. And what's the damage rolls on Spike Growth? I'm so not familiar with the spell.
2d4 for every 5 feet traveled.
Okay.
And it's difficult terrain.
That's difficult terrain. So he can only get here. So that's 15 feet. Oof, he's really badly hurt now. Did that take away from the wrong person? It did. Not that that matters that I gave it to the dead guy, but... Alright, Nira. He's on death's door. Do you think maybe we could... third time's the charm?
No. No, it's not.
I'm sorry. Beck, it's your turn.
I'll start shooting the one across from my spike growth over there with my longbow.
The one across the way? I'm sorry, my screen was moved, so I couldn't see which one you were talking about.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
19 to hit for the first attack, and the
19
second
hits.
shot is a dirty 20, so 2
Both
hits. 9 and 6 for a total of 15 piercing on him.
Alright, he is also on death's door. Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Alright. This guy's going to run up. Let's see. Is he smart enough to stop? He is not. And is going to use the remainder of his movement speed, which is only 5 feet, to rush into the spike growth. And he takes 6 damage. That guy, I'm not going to leave him in here because he's not doing anything. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Hina's turn. I accidentally skipped her. Oh, Steph's not there.
Hina, it's your turn. Okay.
We'll come back to her when she comes back.
No, at the moment you are standing on one side of spike growth. You could position yourself with fairly minimal effort to hit the animated armor that's hanging out up at the shelf near Zelia. Do you have a ranged weapon?
Doesn't the whip have 10-foot reach?
Yes.
Yeah, that whip does
she
a 10
could
foot reach.
stand right here and get them in reach.
That is true. That's true. Do you want to whip them? Sure, she wants to stand there and whip them.
All right. Inventory. Bright Dawn. Normal attack. She hit it! And it can't
Nice.
survive this, but we're going to see what it was anyway.
That's a hit for 14 damage.
All right, this guy is dead.
He is dead.
Now it's Zelia's turn.
Hmm. Oh, the one is actually within 30 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Well,
gonna.
And you have
It's not.
5 feet of wiggle room to move here,
Well, I can't. I don't want to move because
because then you lose your steady aim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go ahead and attack with my crossbow with steady aim then. I think I set that up.
That hits.
Thank goodness I had steady aim without that one roll was. Do-do-do-do-do. Right. So 6 and 15 for damage, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take steady aim again, I think.
Okay.
Yep. That's my turn.
All right. This guy is just kind of angrily pacing on this side of the spike growth, having learned that it is hazardous to his health. And Drago, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
I'm going to move here, 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move here, 10 feet of movement. I have 20 more remaining movement speed, which just so happens to be my long jump distance. And I want to try and jump from there to here, which then requires a DC 10 because it's
Right.
Dex saving throw because it's difficult terrain. I get advantage because I am a barbarian.
And you will take the damage for
Dang
the
it, I
5
rolled
feet.
an 8. Take 7. Ow. Then I have to use half my movement speed to get back up because I'm prone. Get back up. And then I still have. I can then move 20 feet, which
And
is
10 feet.
Yeah.
And you'll
much.
take another 10 feet of damage.
Which is 4d4 damage.
Mhm.
Ow. But fair enough.
Is that it for
There
your
we go.
turn, Drago?
Yes, I couldn't do a double leap because I fell prone.
That's fair. All right. This armor is still huffing it down. The thing can get there and no farther. And it's Celebrant's turn, but he has a new target for his Sacred Flame, which has been working really well for him so far. It's no longer working very well for him. Oh, no, that actually... I completely read that wrong. That does work for him. All right. This guy's running. He can get to no further. Nira! That hits. Who are you hitting? Alright, that works. And that one is dead. Which one is that? Nope. Wrong one. That's the right one. Is that it for your turn, Nira? You're muted.
Oh, I know. How high up is the bookshelf?
These bookshelves are like 10 feet tall.
Great.
Okay, where are you going?
There.
Oop,
Oh,
my bad.
okay.
Because they have walls in them, so I wanted. Let me move you!
I got it.
Okay. Is that it for your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Beck.
I'll take my longbow to shoot the one outside Spike Growth.
This one or this one?
Outside of it.
Outside. Oh, that guy. Thank you.
27 to hit
That hits.
and 22 to hit.
That hits.
I'll use my reaction as well for Galhenna to give me a d6 of fire on
Okay.
the first hit. Oh. So 11 on the first. And 9 on the second for 20 damage total.
Alright.
And that's it for my turn.
Alright. That armor is bloodied. Well, whatever the equivalent for bloodied is on an armor with no blood. This guy is stupid and going to try and hit Drago, but we're going to see if he survives moving through the spike growth.
How much feet did he move?
5. He doesn't. So, Drago, an armor ran up to you and collapsed. Full of
Lame.
holes. And Hina, it's your turn. Who are we shooting?
The one on the bookshelf.
Okay.
I figure I'm far enough away that the angle isn't so covery.
Right. And that will hit.
Good. Okay.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Zelia. Did you give yourself steady aim again?
Yeah, I'd given myself steady aim.
I don't think anybody's within 30 feet of you this time.
I don't think so. We'll see. Because it's just. No, he's unfortunately 40 feet.
I mean, you could always take the
Dra-
shot with disadvantage, or
It would
technically
even out.
so
because-
to be a normal shot.
I might as well.
Who are we gonna shoot at?
Let's see. Which one do I want to do? I'll do the one that's on the bookshelf.
Okay. That hits.
'Cause he has. Does it? Because wouldn't he have cover?
Not at this angle. You're far enough away that you
Awesome.
have more vision.
Okay, I wanted to double check. Let me go ahead and do damage then. I wouldn't have my sneak attack because I didn't have advantage, technically. Or no, I did. Well, no, because it would technically be this. Wait.
You didn't have advantage, so no sneak attack.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm trying to make sure I'm doing things right. So, okay, good. If I moved into 30-foot range, would that put me at an odd angle with him for next
Technically,
time?
the way
or-
steady aim works is that if you take it, your movement speed is 0 the next turn.
So can't move at all. Okay, never mind. I will just take steady aim again then. It's gonna take a while for me to get used to it.
That's fine.
And that's gonna be the end of my turn.
All right. Drago. You're in a bunch of thorns. There is a collapsed thing of armor next to you. So that was what?
10 feet.
10 feet? 10 feet through the spikes. For 6 more damage. Also, if you're talking, John, I can't hear you.
Nope. Neither of those hit.
Neither of those hit.
Nope. Alright, I end my turn.
Alright. Guess what, Zelia? You don't have to move closer to get within 30 feet of this guy, because he's coming to you. He can make it there on his turn. And it's Celebrant's turn, and the first thing he's going to do is back the frick away from that thing. How's everybody looking?
With my eyes.
Shut up
I
and
have 28 health because of last session.
Last session. Don't you mean last combat?
No, I got injured last time and we haven't rested.
So
that
last session
last
and
combat?
last combat.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Most of the damage was from last session.
It's not going to be much, but he'll give you a first level healing word. Which he got Max on. Look at him go. And then he will use his action to Sacred Flame. Leave that guy for Drago. Okay, he'll just do the guy in front of him. Dexterity, saving throw, normal. Yep. That didn't work. Alright. This guy right next to Drago is going to try and hit him twice. That doesn't hit.
No. That does hit.
Alright. That seems to be the pattern with you. The first one misses, the second one hits.
Yeah, pretty much. Kind of been that way the whole time.
You take 4 damage from it. And it's Neera's
Okay.
turn.
Aiming for the one by Drago.
Okay.
Why not? That's not. Never mind.
I'm sorry. Beck, you're up.
There's only the 2 left.
There's only the 2 left.
Alright. I'll walk up with my spear and take 2 hits against it.
Okay.
Well, that's what I get for swapping off of my bow. That was doing good. Does a 16 hit?
It does not. I'm sorry.
Alright. That'll be it for my turn then.
All right. Hina. That hits for sure. How would you like to crush this animated armor?
I don't really have an answer.
Okay.
So whack it, I guess. I don't know.
You all hear it crunch as she crushes it. Zelia, it is your turn. There seems to be one left in combat, and it's the one engaged with Drago.
All right. So it would give me normal again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Awesome. Normal. 23 to hit.
That is.
Yay. 6 damage. Or sorry, 9 damage because of the +3.
9 damage. Why didn't it apply? There we go. And Drago! I'm sorry. I'm assuming you were done your turn. I forgot to ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Drago! They're leaving it to you to finish it off.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna reckless attack.
All right.
That's a hit.
Yep.
And I'll do my great weapon master from -5, so that it's 19. So it's still a hit, but then +10 to damage. For 26 damage.
Holy crap. How would you like to crush this last animated armor?
Just rend it in two, right down the middle.
All right, you do so. And all falls quiet as you are now left in this room.
Did you forget that
Except
one
for
on
that guy.
purpose?
Yeah, he's not doing anything. He actually didn't activate. Also, the mechanical whirring that you're hearing is from all of these things that are on these poles spinning. They are not stationary. The planets and things in the middle of the room.
Mm-hmm.
I like the glowy effects you put on them.
Thank you. I wanted to make them fun. But this is a very, very, very large room. Filled with bookshelves and it's very has a very ethereal feel to this room.
I'd like to examine the sun in the middle, assuming it's the sun.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything specific you're looking for, or is this just like a general observation?
Just trying to get general first impressions of what the hell I'm looking at.
Sure, go ahead and roll investigation.
17.
You are looking at a planetary system that is not your own.
I don't know what to do with this information, but Beck is mesmerized altogether.
In the quiet of this room, you find yourselves kind of at a loss of where to start. Unsure, kind of even where to begin in a space so large. And not knowing if there are any other rooms to this archive. How do each of you feel as you are exploring this place? Give me a little insight into their emotional state.
I feel like Celia's feeling a little bit overwhelmed with just all the books. The fact they keep getting attacked by things. Also too, just like with information they found earlier, I think in her mind she's just kind of like getting anxious towards trying to find those items, because even though she's not fully aware of like everything, like she's still wrapping her mind around like what she's been told in the past few weeks that she's known the party, but like it just it's more so settling in at this time, I guess.
How's Drago feeling? If you're talking,
What?
we can't hear you. I asked how
Who's
Drago
talking?
was feeling.
Oh,
Oh,
the name cut out, so
Oh,
I didn't
sorry.
know who were addressing.
well, I was just like, who do you think is me talking? um, I mean, Drago thinks the spinning thing is kind of cool, and he's going to take all the animated armors and stack them in a corner.
All right. How is... We'll go with Hina first. How's Hina feeling?
There's some sense of like anticipation as she's finally able to bridge some of the holes she has.
Okay.
With being over 10,000 years old and knowing nothing from before then. No,
Okay.
from since after then. Let me clarify.
Okay. How's Beck? Emotionally. Where's his head at?
He wants to nap.
Valid. Okay. And last but not least, how's Nira?
This was right here the whole time.
A valid thought, though.
I think she's too much in the state of wonder to actually process fully what she's feeling at the moment.
She's too much in the holy crap to really be holy crap.
Right. Like, there's been emotional bits to it, and, like, near-death experiences are always fun for her, but, yeah, I don't think she, like, fully grasps the gravity of what she's in, because it's just a lot.
That's entirely valid. And not that anybody has asked and or cares, but Celebrin is loving this. He is just a kid in a candy shop. He wants to take time to look at everything, but knows that the rest of you would murder him if he spent as much time doing the things that he wants to do. So, he is working very hard to restrain himself in the face of all of this.
Poor baby.
he is just a bean. But and with those thoughts, I think that is where we will end tonight's session and pick up with the continued exploration of this room next time.